even. Anyways, Punchy, pick one, and Kiska, you'll pick two.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get a healer first. So let's go with Diab.
Yas.
Yas, bitch, yas.
Man, you people with your razor clicky switches.
Clickety clack. There we
Sounds
go.
like some Corsair switches to me.
What about these no
I'll
brand
take
gaming
general.
hawks?
I'll take General. And I'll take Orange, because he seems to be the only DPS player. Or
Well, there's
DPS
Flex.
only
Well,
player.
no, yeah, I'm am I in here? Oh no, I am. It's not bad. I believe New York XL is tank / DPS.
Yes.
New York Excelsior is tank / DPS.
Yes.
Okay.
We got no Houston Outlaws. All right. No offense. That's cool. That's cool.
Wait, is there anything for flex tank?
No. There's main
no.
tank and off tank. That's it.
Yeah.
Tank heal and tank DPS.
I can tell you Premium does a pretty wicked diva.
That remains to be seen.
Mope's a good diva, just don't let him bomb.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
that. Yo.
no, no.
More bombs are legendary.
Oh god. Actually, all of North America right now.
And all day.
It's your pick, Punchy.
Oh, okay. I'll go with Premium and what's gonna flex? Let's go with Firefly.
Alright, Kiska, 2 picks, go.
I'll take Canada
Yep.
and I'll take TJ.
Cool.
Let's go, TJ.
Oops, that is not red team. There we go.
Yay, I'm finally connected.
Alright.
Alright, Punchy, go.
I'll take Aiden. And what else do I need? I need another DPS. And Exa Mope.
Sweet.
Man, we have a lot of people not being able to be picked.
Yeah, we
I'll
have
be
to
in
start
next
something.
game after I finish dinner.
Okay. I guess I'll take Orion.
Sweet.
Affiliates.
Alrighty, let me
Sorry,
see
Victor.
how
I just don't know what you play.
I played Hanzo in the last round.
So if Victor, if you're DPS, you want to go Shanghai Dragons. Heals is Florida Mayhem. Tank is either the purple one, LA something.
Oh, I
And-
get it.
Hey, thanks, Mr.
Off
Dodo.
tank is
I
Houston
appreciate the
Outlaws,
lurks. I need as
but
many
you can
lurks
look
as I
at it in the
can. I am
bulletins
so
chat in
close.
Discord.
I just need a little
Oh, so
more
that's
over
what
the
it was.
top.
Yeah. Punchy. I want
Send
you
any
to
lurks you
ban
got.
a map type.
Map type, 2 CP. Thank
Amen.
you.
Amen.
Oh,
Amen.
boy.
Everybody was thinking it.
I'd love to.
Don't let me be captain today.
Fine.
He's
Your
gonna
mom's
pick a
captain.
map type.
Pick a map type. What's left? Or which one did he ban?
2CP.
Oh fuck.
Dinner first.
Tree's
Hybrid.
got hybrid. All right, pick 2 maps of hybrid, Punchy. Hybrid, I believe, is Kings Row, Hollywood, Iconwell, Blizzard World, Numbani.
Alright, Hollywood and Numbani.
Yep.
Oh, we're going Hollywood, boys. We're going Hollywood.
Let's go.
Good.
Perfect. All right.
This also is an FFA warm up.
Not anymore. It was. I'll fix that.
I
Here.
was like, ooh,
All right, 2 channels, guys. Let's get this game going.
Alright.
good luck, everyone.
Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Wow, you want to have fun? What is this, a game?
Wow.
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 Cool. I'm a cast. Boop. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Ontario Overwatch Pugs. I am joined today by myself. Okay.
Well
Dyad may be coming in later. Depends on, well, obviously he has to not be picked first for blue team. We'll start today off on some Hollywood. Hollywood, of course, being one of the traditional maps in the original map pool of the game. Hollywood is known for its diversity, mostly in the use of ranged characters, as it's useful for the attacking team to get the opposing team off of the high ground. But at second point, that's where that turns around, and the high ground goes back in the favor of the defending team, using mostly things like McCrees and Widowmakers. So to start off on defense, we got blue team. Blue team opting to stick with a honestly, it's a pretty common comp nowadays because of the Reinhardt Zarya, trying to get all that energy charge, but at the same time provide that space that you need. We're going to see, interestingly enough, Premium here. Premium is opting for the Junkrat, and most likely going for some spammage. This can easily be eaten up if the red team decides to run a Zarya, which Orion looks like he may not be running, actually. He's going to run a Diva. Not a lot of off-tanks today, though, so keep in mind that is a challenge. So we got pretty well, not really a mirror comp in any shape or form. We're going to use a TJXD as the Reinhardt in order to move in closer. Orion to absorb some of those bombs, takes the high ground, and Okanda follows up. Hanzo takes up the high ground, the blue side, in order to try and push off Canada and the Diva. Blue Diva, ooh, and Premium goes down early, but TJXD is way more of a loss on the red side. Right now, any direction you can go. Rising Uppercut comes out from Canada, pushing the enemies into the air. Askus and Orion D-Max, actually, which could spell a long and hard stagger for him. Oh, never mind, Mophis is going to kill him before he gets the chance to respawn. Red team going to take that as a hard reset. And, well, that engagement actually was very nice, taking out your a tank on the attacking side, or on any side, really, spells the beginning of the end, since you don't have any space left for engagement at that point. Okay, no serious damage done onto the red side. Yes, they're able to heal up behind the safety of a shield, but Dyad went down earlier there. ASIC going down as well, which means that now it's effectively balanced. TJ down, but he'll take Punchy out. Orion using that nano to the best of his ability, chasing enemies off point. Dyad being the only one stopping this point from being capped now. Lucio being a very hard to hit character, though. It's totally reasonable that this fight is won. And Orion with the stagger. No, you don't want that. So interesting engagement there. Really, the red team was able to push the blue team off point, but it was the blue team was able to keep the percentage that they wanted by or prevent percentage gain by keeping the Lucio on the point. Red team going to opt to go around on the opposing side. Orange, without his ultimate, not going to get a lot of value if he EMPs now. But the blue team having three very strong defensive and offensive ultimates. I would say that it's really the red team's prerogative to... taking out Punchy early, though. That's one of the ultimates off the table. And Aiden going down quickly after. Canada may be taken out. But it looks like Premium is in a bad spot himself. EJXD swinging that Reinhardt hammer, taking out anyone in his way, even if that is a Reaper, who's traditionally a counter to Reinhardt. Man, you have to give these guys some props. That may have seemed very impromptu, but they were able to prioritize the exact targets they needed in order to get the kills that were going to have the most impact. Taking out Punchy, who had that hammer, took ultimates off the table for the blue team, and really gave the red team that momentum that they needed in order to start picking up the remaining kills. Of course, it looks like we're going to get the modern Hanzo comp. The Hanzo misses Oh, but they still get O'Canada and TJ. Orion DMAC'd and killed. It looks like that's going to be a hard reset for the red team. Hey, Paylina, do you want to join in on this?
Oh no, thanks. I'm eating dinner and enjoying the show.
Dinner and a show. Can't provide much better service. Premium trying to go in for some cheeky ult damage onto the back line of the red team, but backs out at the last second, realizing that, oh hey, they know I'm here. Hammer down, eaten up, no value gotten out of that. Oh, but meanwhile, Punchy with the hammer and the nano. That's what you want to see there, ladies and gentlemen. Punchy takes out 1, 2, 3. He's going for Canada. Boom! 4-man killing streak. Sure, Punchy they invested a lot into Punchy. You kind of expect that. If you didn't get value like that out of it, you'd be like, well, the heck is happening here? But, you know, when you see it, it's beautiful. Orange going in for an early hack onto Punchy. Punchy actually at a pretty low state, getting healed up by the Ana in the background. He could still get killed. No! Punchy able to survive with just a sliver of health while he's revived. Orange, of course, with that EMP could spell the initialization that the red team needed. Of course, red team currently out of ultimates. It looks like they're going to back out at the sight of losing 2 of their members really early. Ooh, late kill into TJ. Not exactly the best situation to be in if you are the red team. You still have time on the clock. You have a minute and a half. Looking at ultimates, you see Premium and Punchy both having their ultimates up, and that is not something that you want to see if you are red team. Red team is really just trying to open up and say, hey, we took out 2 of your guys early on, and what are you going to do about it? So if I was the red team, I would be sticking with running the EMP into a backline, trying to knock out preferably Punchy and Premium, but let's face it. Oh, you got both the tanks. Orange, that's a great starting point. Firefly and Punchy going down. Aiden taken out shortly after that on the Ana. Now with the lack of healing, unless Premium pulls off a clutch Blade ultimate, he is not going to get the value he wants. He's getting into position, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. He sees the payload moving, but he doesn't know exactly. Oh, he goes in! Takes out Asik, but unfortunately the shield's there in order to block most of the remaining damage. Premium taken out shortly after by Orion. Orion now popping that bomb. Going to catch Punchy, who does not turn around shield fast enough. Punchy, what you doing, man? Well, if it's Aiden, it looks like that is just a reset on the blue team. You have to admire the red team and their combination of ultimates in the right timing in order to maximize value. And even when they're at an ultimate disadvantage, get the right kills. Because it's not really so much been that, oh yeah, of course, if I get, you know, a kill, 2 kills, then the fight's relatively over. No. They've always gotten an ultimate denied. They usually focus on taking out Punchy or Firefly in order to get that momentum rolling for the team kill. Punchy hacked, but not out. He's going to swing his hammer, as is popular with the GOAT's composition, although they're not running GOATs. And it looks like the red team is going to continue with their pressure as they've taken out the enemy Hanzo. Hanzo being a pivotal character if you're going to combine it with a Graviton. Firefly almost with that Graviton. It seems like they're prepping that in advance. Of course, while I'm talking, Premium takes out Orange and Asik. Asik. AK-Sick? Yeah. AK-Sick. Ace. Sorry?
It's Kiska.
No, Kiska.
30 seconds remaining.
Now it doesn't beat. Kiska. Sorry, Twitch things are happening too. Ooh, swapped off to the Moira while we weren't looking. General Moby throwing out both ultimates actually used for the red team. Red team trying to focus on healing, and again, Hanzo ultimate misses the Graviton. You can't miss that Graviton.
No.
Premium though, taking a 3-man. No, and that's all she wrote for the red team. EMP comes out, but it's just not enough. 4 people from the blue team still on point. Hector, not you. Don't have to use any abilities.
Selena.
Hey! Let's switch down to a channel.
Yeah, more is more popular for that. Man, that was some amazing plays at the end. Blue team just wrapping it up by getting that premium ultimate off onto the middle of a team fight in red. Well, red was just clumped up in a team fight. It's not like they had a Moira either. The Graviton Dragon combo failed, but they were like, "Oh, okay, guys, come on, we can't just let this go through." And they said, "Okay, we'll commit the last ultimate to it." Beyblade, oof, really powerful ultimate, especially with tanks.
Ready for battle.
But you have to make sure that you get that the Diva demect. Otherwise, you're just going to eat all of that. Nom 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 nom.
Attackers incoming. 36.
Got to do Twitch things.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Okay, here we go. Now red team's going to be on the defensive, sticking with a very similar composition to what they were attacking with. Orange, though, swapping with Canada. Canada was playing the Doomfist before, and Orange now going to swap onto the Hanzo. Blue team going to go around the long side, it looks like, perhaps putting out some damage on the high ground. Okay. Going to drop straight from the high ground, it seems, and throwing out the fire strike. Not finding a lot of value, though. Punchy is just going to swing his hammer. Red team all clustered up. This is the right move for that moment. Junkrat throwing spam in Canada. General Moby, ASIC all died to that combination from Premium and Punchy. Premium and Punchy really pulling out the combinations today. Whether it's... Actually, they've been running the same composition the whole time. Punchy on Reinhardt and Premium on Junkrat. They both characters really strong for the spammage that they throw out. Well, not even spammage, I suppose. Premium's more for the spammage, breaking down shields. But Punchy just walks through and says, "Hey, you know what? Screw you! I just gotta punch you with my hammer to your face." Canada backs out at the last second, saving his life. Orange actually going to swap up now from the Hanzo onto a Pharah. Orange is a good Pharah choice, although General Moby is the only one that can really provide him with some good healing since you're not close enough to the ground. ASIC goes down to a Premium concussion grenade. Orange now backing out, so this way he stays alive. Ooh, Canada not having as much luck. TJ going to swap onto the Monkey. Now, or scientist, I'm sorry. The Tesla cannon is a good choice here because it avoids the issues of having Punchy's, because it allows for a lot of area damage still, but still gives you that mobility. Going in for the back line now, of course, you want to take out Aiden. You take out Aiden, they have no healing. Aiden actually at a really bad spot right now. So if Orion takes him out, and Orion takes out Firefly, unfortunately not able to find Aiden before he gets that revive. Premium, though, just throwing bombs to his back. Ooh, you don't... That's not conducive for preventing ult charge. Ooh, and the bomb is... well, it's not destroyed, I suppose, but the remake is lost. EMP comes out from Canada, not really providing a lot of value as he is taken out very quickly afterwards. Tesla cannon, of course, can do damage through shield, so really the ultimate was unfortunately thrown away. But it looks like Canada is going to swap onto a Tracer, so it's better to use it than lose it, right? But Punchy and Premium making amazing time with this DPS combo. Like, normally you expect to see a lot more of a Zarya Ryan work, but in this case, Premium's just been saying, "Hey, Punchy, I'll scope out the place and then we just walk in together." Ooh, Premium taken out by Orange. It's kind of what you expect when you're that deep in, though. Canada taken out by some Storm Arrows. Not what you want to see early on. ASIC also taken out. Not exactly looking good for the red team. They should be regrouping and preparing for this next fight, especially since they get one more push. Ooh, and justice reigns from above indeed as Orange takes out Aiden and picks up the last remaining bits of premium that was taken out by Firefly at the same time. Orion, TJ, no, this is not what you want to see. Your back, your tanks are your core of your team. Oh, Canada taken by the hammer down, unable to bounce around, keep that payload in motion. Blue team played this phenomenally. The red team may have had the right combination. They had the brilliant macro strategy, but blue team, they have good synergy amongst their internal members, and that's what propelled them over the red team. The red team on their defense could have actually stuck with a less tight composition. I would say that actually it's the tightness of their composition that was the weakest, was the most harmful elements that they had in that. So let's rejoin our group, and here we go.
Thanks.
Hey, babies.
Hey.
That was an amazing match.
What's up, faggot?
Whoa.
Whoa. Taxic.
I'll
what
have
should
you
you
know,
say,
I'm
man?
much
People are
classier.
streaming.
I'm a cigar, thank you very much.
Oh, dude, what kind of flavor? Like, is it mild, medium, or robust, or
Cuban.
There's a lot more people in here now.
I know.
Cuban?
Yeah, if we get too many more people, we'll split into two
Servers.
Are we
Yeah.
talking like fake
That's
Cuban
awesome.
cigar, or are we talking like
Yeah.
some good shit?
No, some good shit.
Alrighty, we got some more DPS in here. Zai, Jace, you guys joining in this round?
Yo, Orange, you left the.
No, I'm just gonna chill for now, okay?
No problem. Oops, we're gonna do spectate red only, just so it's a little easier to see. Jace, you in this one?
No, I'll sit out this next one.
Cool. Alright. Ghost Matter, you'll want to update your player icon. Gabe, Nick, Easy
Yup.
High. All
I'll
of
take
you
that captain
guys.
seat though.
Ooh.
Blue only. Let's see. Blue only. Kiska, you were in that game.
Yep.
And spectate blue only, and Punchy, you were in. Perfect. All right.
Brilliant.
So the spectate blue only on the right side, those blue guys are must picks for this game. Since we've got so many of them, let's start
Aw,
with
thanks,
those
Ghost
people,
Matter. I appreciate the follow,
and
BB.
then we'll go from there.
I've never seen this many healers in the pub before.
Yeah, I'll.
I think I saw it once or twice before.
2?
Oh, Canada. Oh.
Sorry, who wanted to be captain?
Gabe.
Yeah, Doomhooker.
Gabe.
Can I just
Gabe
call you
Newell.
Doom instead?
Doom Hooker.
All right, Doom, you're gonna pick one.
I picked Gabe. No, I'm just kidding. All right, give me a second.
Seriously, that icon, Gabe, still looks like a razor blade.
Oh,
What
I
is
forgot
that?
you guys talked about that. That does look like a razor blade, bro.
What is that?
It's a bird.
You
It's
said
an omnic
the
bird.
blue or the must picks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably should start with those first.
Yeah, since we have so many, normally I wouldn't enforce that, but let's
Yo, Nick, when you unlock that, bro?
Nah.
You know what? I'll take the chance with Nick. I'll take the chance with Nick.
I don't think you'll be disappointed.
We'll be very disappointed.
Wow, we're
Disappoint.
we're amazing.
Nick and Felina. I'll take the chance. I'll take
I
the
feel like
chance.
it's Wizard.
Oh, you only get one pick for now.
Rip.
All right, Gabe, what's
Man,
your
Gabe's
pick?
gonna pick Felina now.
Yeah, Faye.
Yo, we gotta move Wizard into blue.
Where's the player icon thing? Is that in general?
What are you playing?
In bulletins.
One more, Gabe.
Bulletins.
Aiden, you're man.
Ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Wow,
One
we
more
only
pick
have
scales?
one free spot.
Kiska.
We have one free spot.
Can we start with the must picks first?
Okay. Victor.
What's up, man?
Get in here.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the must picks. Oh my god.
You don't really get any options here. Welcome to your new teammates.
I'm getting screwed here.
Supports in here.
Let's see. 2 more from you, Scales.
This ain't even fair, bro.
Are all the must picks like good?
Yep, they're good.
Okay. Premium and Kiska.
Damn. Everyone except Sarah. Sarah's pretty bad pick.
Ginger.
Right next to that Electro guy.
Dude,
You're supposed to say also concur.
Or Hooker.
Yeah. Let me recoup from that 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Punchy. And Mopey.
Oh, he's already there. That's why I can't find him.
Boom.
That's convenient. Alrighty. Ban a map type, Hooker.
2 CP.
Pick a map type, Gabe. Leftover. That'd be hybrid control. Okay, hybrid. Pick 2 hybrid maps. Hooker.
Let's see.
Blue Disneyland, Hollywood.
Eichenwald.
Numbani.
Hollywood Numbani.
Well, I think we know what
Oh,
we're
we
playing.
just did Hollywood. Are you sure you want to make those your 2?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Please pick Numbani.
Please.
Yo, Trigger, are you streaming? Electromag,
I'm streaming. Yes, Electro is
Scales,
streaming.
you want
Please,
Numbani
please
or,
drop a lurk if you had the bandwidth.
God, no. Or the screen.
Or well, I mean, even if you just keep it on in the background.
Are you calling it too?
Sorry?
Are you calling it too?
Yeah, I'm doing casting.
Sweet, I'm coming in.
Yeah, I get that again.
Scales, you want Numbani or Hollywood?
Numbani.
I thought so. All right, everyone to your
Numbani.
channels. Remember, everyone else, we don't have quite enough to split into 2 groups yet, but if we get more, we will. We already have the more channels set up for that, so you can just like enable them in Discord. Anyways, to your channels, guys, and we'll get rolling here.
We're so close.
Yeah, really close.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Sweet. So we actually have some. No, we haven't seen a lot of these guys. We saw Punchy really popping off, but in part it was due to his synergy with Premium. So I'm interested to see how that.
Whoa, thanks. No, it's all me. That was all me.
It was all you. Yeah, you were playing Lucio last game, right?
Yeah, I was doing a lot of shot calling there.
Yeah, and you were really good for stalling off the point on first defense.
Yeah.
Damn, that's right. You actually see red or blue depending on what side you're on, right? So I was going to say, were you red or blue? Blue was defending first, right? So you were defending first.
Yeah, blue always defends first, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't that the case? Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you did some. You prevented like 1 or 2 good pushes where they were just like, yeah, they have the man advantage on point, but you were just there saying, no.
But that's the thing. Some teams are just so quick to go right in and try and stall. You know, you gotta. You have 33%. You can give up ticks.
Yeah.
All the time. You might as well.
No problem
as long as
with
you
it.
stop that last one.
What happened to you?
I was gonna say Kiska and Kiska Ryan hadn't picked yet. But what do we got going here? Victor is not normally known for his Reaper. He's more known for his Hanzo.
Yeah, but it's also early for the red team. Red team doesn't have set defenses yet.
And Nick coming in with the Ash. We're enabling Ash on this pick today.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how McCree Ash play works, because obviously they're very similar characters for the most part. So
It's gonna be a lot of work for Punchy and Mope just to try and make space for them.
yeah, but you're seeing more of a divey comp from those two, so they're probably going to take the fight to the red team as they're coming in either from the streets or from the high ground on the
Looks like
right
they're
side.
coming in from streets going high ground here.
Oh, yep, and looks like it's
Look for
a
Winston to dive deep here.
yep, Premium opting to stand the low ground though. Interesting call, since usually you want to diving right onto the high ground.
Oh, and gets the reflect on the Doomhammer.
Doomhair, and that's also a kill
Doom
onto
hookers, yeah.
Ohms.
Victor going absolutely crazy.
And Asik taking out his counterpart.
Looks like that's the team fight there.
Oop, but Felina takes a late kill. If they can get Asik, then... Nope, never mind. That's it. That's it.
That's it there.
It's a red wave.
Gabe already with ult. First one to it.
Yeah. The red team really focusing nicely on the positioning that they had. They chose high mobility characters because they were like, hey, we're going to start in the low ground and then just jump straight onto the high ground to wherever they are. And that was interesting because they also just start with some recon. So the recon helped them save a lot of their mobility for when they knew, hey, we have to jump to this location now.
Yep. Oh, it's great. Look for... Oh, here comes the dive. Nano, both Nanos.
Ooh.
Nano Dragon and Nano Winston. Nano Blade.
Damn, Gabe, slicing them up. 4 kills. And a revive onto Orion. That's just...
Red team is back full strength while blue team is just dwindling in numbers.
Yeah. There's some... that was a pretty common and very valuable investment. They really can put a lot of their faith in Gabe. At this point, I would be, if I was the blue team, I'd be swapping on to more things that can hurt a Genji. Just because...
They should be looking for swaps here. They've been trying to counter-comp the dive, and it's really not really working that much. But Nick does have Bob coming in here. We'll see how this works.
Yeah, with the new composition
with
with Bob and
Mox coming online, and...
But look, Gabe's already almost back up to his ultimate, and, he just used it for the last fight. Ooh, bomb comes out from Premium! Taking out 2.
Oh, but Victor's shutting down that blade real quick.
Unfortunate. Because Doomhooker has been holding on to that for a while, He didn't start with
no value out of the blues.
that. Okay, Bob coming out. Pretty normal Bob, but the sleep comes out into him, meaning that he's mostly going to be mitigated. Now it comes out. Gabe, again, just slashing up.
Bob coming out.
Background.
Done quick.
Yeah. I mean, when Bob's the only person that you have to worry about, you can take him out in a second. Ooh, Nano committed onto the Diva and then gonna throw it. No, different Diva bomb.
Point stall.
Yeah, but of course, Hamster. The Hamster's really good at point stalling. Even though, they just lost 2 guys, fast respawns 2, the fact that I'd say Orion died is significantly bigger. Backlash if he's not revived. Yeah. But you can see, he's just rolling around on point.
Yep. Red team looks like they're about to close this out, and there it is.
Punchy kill, yeah. So yeah, I would definitely say that so far in this matchup, we've seen Gabe really thrown out as the MVP here.
Kind of comes with the territory when you're 4100.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, if you're going to be a DPS, you expect to see a lot of kills, but 4K on both of your blades is pretty ridiculous. One of which wasn't even nanoed, I think.
No, it was not.
So that, yeah.
That was his last one? Yeah. His last one was not nanoed.
His last one was not nano, but he was also trying to collect people that were near spawn, so it kind of makes sense that, oh, maybe I won't get the kills, but he pulled it out in the end.
Alright, Felina going with the Brig here.
Interesting. Usually I expect to see Felina more on the honest side, but it looks like Axik is
Kiska, that's Kiska.
Kiska, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not used to Kiska's name.
Yeah.
But Kiska, yeah, opting for the
Oh my.
Ana. Interesting choice. Of course, Gabe going to play background harasser. But very dive strong. I wouldn't even say dive heavy, considering, you know.
Very dive strong.
Yeah.
A lot of space to work out individual frags.
Yeah,
Gabe's tracer is coming along really well too.
It's going to play a lot on Felina and Kiska playing defensively together, because with this kind of composition, it's great because you got some range heals, but at the same time, because you're not clustered up, unless your supports are defending each other, you don't have much to help you. It's hard to peel back.
Do they have that mega hack down there? I think so.
Okay, blue team opting for the low ground, going through the bottom,
They are
and
surrounded though. Are they going around the back? Oh, look
oh,
for
yep,
boosting.
going to
Boop. It's the boop.
oh, and Nick, yep.
Oh wow, there you go.
Okay, wow. The red team though, taken out.
Taken out, but still fighting on point.
Yeah, with that point presence, you can never deny having a tracer to bounce around point. It's a pretty scary thing. Plus, Bridget's still here, so you know people are scared of her.
Who needs a tank when you have Brig?
But Bastion is a tank.
Oh god. It's season 1 all over again and people trolling. At least it's not the beta Bastion when he had the shield.
Oh man, he actually was a tank.
Yeah.
Okay, blue team looks like they're gonna swap it up a little bit. We're gonna see Doomhooker go onto the Zarya this time. Probably gonna try and give Punchy some extra room to work with, so this way he doesn't get stunned.
EMP
Fell.
Pulse bomb whiffed.
Okay, Punchy going in, taking out some damage. Really trying to buy that room.
Fahin is asleep. Charge coming in.
Gabe harassing that back line. Not something you'd like to see if you are a
Punchy out
tank.
of position here. Oh, big hammer, but nothing.
Big hammer, but when
Nothing
you
to
die
follow
to it, it's also
Yeah, nothing to follow up. That's so unfortunate.
Yep. And Kiska may still be sleeping on point, but it looks like the red team has won this fight. And Ghostmasters does not make it out. Unfortunately, that's going to be a while for the stack. Ooh, but Nick
Swapping off. Yeah, I
swap
saw
off
that
the
too.
front.
I think that's a great choice. They don't have too much to contest. Kiska's gonna have to do a lot of work in the air just to help Victor out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Easy swaps onto a Mercy, since he hasn't respawned. Nope, he's going to respawn as Lucio still.
And they're too close to give up that nano.
Oh yeah, no, especially. Oh no, Easy's going to swap onto the Mercy. Gonna see some pharmacy combo out here.
Yep. Yeah, but red team does have a lot of ults coming online. It shouldn't be. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but Gabe also can get back onto point as Tracer really fast, so it's not the biggest loss.
Advantage, though. 2 man up.
Ooh, EMP taken out on point, but if you're a raging monkey, that doesn't matter.
Oh, he almost had that shot too. Here it comes.
Yugawaka doesn't find anyone on point. Shields. Ooh, protecting everyone but Nick. Unfortunate. Taken out from the sky. The blue team, though, still able to buy a lot of space with both their tanks on point. You know, it doesn't matter effectively if you win so much as how much time can you whittle off the clock.
Gabe coming on to the Ash here.
Yeah, but the Ash, yeah, throwing out damage. Ooh, and not even a tick. They were at like 32%.
That's a lot of work for no ticks.
Doomhooker gonna play the hooker now.
They're just looking for answers, absolutely.
Oh yeah, at this point they're like, oh shit. Gabe, honestly, it was weird because Gabe sacrificed that mobility just to get the extra damage out. I'm interested in seeing if Nick can throw out his ultimate before the end here, so this way they can just take out one or two targets.
One healer down for blue team.
Oh no, but Anubis in troubling position considering that he has no one to help him heal. Premium on the high ground, just throwing out some damage, making sure the blue team doesn't get too complacent. And when you have Bob on point, he counts as a character, so.
Yeah.
with his infinite health pool that he seems to have.
Yeah,
It's
it's insane.
amazing fight there, though. It was
They made quick work of that push, yeah.
yeah. I would. Gabe deserves every one of these play of the games that he could have gotten. So it looks at the first one. Yeah, we're just
slice
around
and
the
dice,
corner,
making a
100%,
salad.
100%. You said you made salad of them?
You made a salad out of that team, just slice and dice and quick chops.
Game
You
chops.
coming in the next game or what?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Because there's a lot of people today.
Yeah, this Blades game.
Yeah, Gabe. There's some.
You absolute animal.
No mercy.
Yeah,
at
that
all.
was scary.
And you made it very easy for me to nano you every time.
Manimal?
Mammal.
Enemy?
Animorphs. The power's in the fur.
Oh, blonde first?
Anubis, you'll want to update
You're all
your
furries.
career profile icon.
Pokemon?
Gotta catch 'em all.
STDs, gotta catch 'em all.
Can't
You're looking for a
see.
stud. Not the STD.
Oh,
Your mom
Yeah,
is my
what's once again?
destiny. Pokemon.
All right, who wants to be captain this round?
Those are all must picks?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Wow.
we're not gonna do it quite the way that we did it last time. That definitely was not great. I'm
That
sorry about
screwed
that,
us
guys.
over.
That was so not fair.
I didn't
I'm
even
so
pick
sorry.
a team. It was just all must picks. It's like, oh, you get this.
Have fun.
Congratulations. these teams are here.
Must
Oh, and then Gabe, you get to pick one must pick, and then the rest you get to pick. Okay, well, you win. You.
All right. Captains. Sarah, you want to be a captain?
What is the point? But okay.
The point is a little bit of power.
The ping is all good.
Let's get another
Sounds
must
good to
pick
hear,
as
dude.
captain. Let's get.
I'll be captain if there's a spot.
Punchy?
Okay.
Who was that? I don't know who that.
Yeah.
It's TJ.
Oh, TJ. Yeah, sure.
There are too many voices.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Everyone talk at the same time.
Hi.
My crack.
Hi.
Yeah,
Penis.
so,
Penis.
so there it is.
Microphone.
I turn over and I see Grandma in the kitchen just like looking at me.
Necrophilia.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Who said that?
So, Sarah, the way we're gonna do it is each of the two picks, one must be a must pick, and the other is open to whatever.
So the first two have to be must picks.
No, so Sarah will pick one, and then TJ will pick one from whatever, and another from the must pick, and then Sarah will pick one from whatever and one from the must pick.
Okay.
And that way,
Alright.
there's nobody getting completely fucked by like must picks, and everyone still gets picked.
Right.
Alright.
So Sarah, go ahead for your pick. And Diad, TJ, go ahead and pick two. One is a must pick, and one is a whatever.
Okay. I'll get Mope and
Mope and who?
Canada.
Sweet.
Yeah, bring in the Brock squad.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm back. I don't know if it works. If it can work.
Everything can work.
Yeah, but last game I was lagging like crazy. So...
Anything you can do, I can do better.
All right, Sarah,
I can
two
do
picks.
you better
one,
than anything,
They're in
BB.
chat.
one should be a must pick.
Wait, what do you
They
mean must
said
pick?
Anubis and
Oh,
Gabe.
you're like already done picking. I'm just that slow. Wow. Wow.
7 steps ahead of you.
Bless you.
100 phases.
Okay. All right, TJ, two picks.
I'll grab Nick.
And one must pick.
Just looking at the must pick list.
Oh yes.
Wait, there's a
Oh,
must pick list.
Zai, are you in?
Sure, why not?
Wait, I think that puts that would be a little unfair to do it now, though. Probably.
It's
If you don't mind, I'll
okay.
put you in next game.
No,
Sure,
I can wait a game.
I'll
No,
take
no.
I'll take Wizard.
Sorry, come in.
Whoops, was red team. Spectators. Alright, Sarah. Punchy and Jace. Did I mess up somewhere?
We gotta get Firefly in this game.
Fireflies.
So, he's a must
Firefly's
pick.
a must pick.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
grab him.
Yeah.
Wizrad was one of your picks too, right, TJ?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, alright, I just want to make sure. Alright, Sarah, ban a map type. Alright, control like Busan, Ilios, Lijiang, Nepal, Oasis is banned. Pick a map type. TJ?
Payload.
Escort it is.
Alright, Sarah, you're gonna pick two of the following: Dorado, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, or Gibraltar. Two of those. Alright, Route 66 and Gibraltar. Which one do you want, TJ?
66.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Route 69.
Oh, let's do that right there, right there.
To your channels, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Hey guys.
That's crack-lacking.
Do you want to cast?
Not really. I'm feeling really tired.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to ask people that aren't cast to leave, or I can mute you. So.
I'll just mute myself. Don't worry.
Okay.
Wait, Kiska, you want to chill another channel?
Sure.
Okay, welcome back to another round of Pugs. It's just Pugs. So, Pugs been pretty good today. Obviously, last game was a little more, I don't want to say botched, but I'm going to say predetermined, just simply because the teams were auto-picked, I guess. Obviously, this round is going to be more grouped. I don't know what to say about that, but it's going to be more condensed, I guess, if you could say, about the character picks than previous other ones. Of course, Gabe and Punchy on the same team. Gabe and Punchy, a very strong combo. Yeah, maybe not a premium level good, but still, all in all, I would say that they're that they can provide some interesting 1-2 punches. First, we're going to stick with a more dive-heavy comp again, with the DPS and a more static tank comp that can get very aggressive for defense. Ooh, we're going to see Canada go back onto the Doomfist for this fight. Doomfist being really strong for just getting in there. Wizrad can throw the healing orb onto him, or Ohms can just say, or Mope can just get some healing darts onto him. So either way, we're seeing a lot of ranged healing coming out. Of course, Dyad was great at stalling the payload, so we're going to keep an eye out on him on attack for next fight. Okay, we're going to see a lot of the red team's support go actually into the background, trying to take out what appears to be Jace. Ooh, Sarah taken out relatively early. Nick, you cannot let Nick get into your backline. It is a very bad and dangerous move to do. Gade takes out Wizrad, but it looks like that is all the value that the blue team will be finding as the red team further pushes up and strengthens their control over this point. Sacrificing everybody except the Reinhardt to stay to go off point and throw out their damage where it's most useful. Ooh, Nick taking out the enemy tracer, or enemy Dyad taken out by the Reinhardt hammer, just swinging it around. At this point, blue team's throwing people on the point that they think they can get value out of, but didn't seem like it was the most valuable move they made. Canada sticking on the Doomfist, almost having that ultimate up and running. Zrad can apparently snipe from across the map as Zenyatta's orbs, especially when fully charged, can really just mess up anybody. It doesn't have to be a squishy. It could be, honestly, a tank and see half their health taken out if they don't have their shield up. Ooh, Doomfist trying to go into the back, take out or do as much damage as possible, but looks like with the shattering effect, ooh, Dyad barely makes it. The bubble didn't get onto him in time in order to take all that juicy charge that Anubis could have gotten. Reinhardt battle happening a little in front of point, but it looks like, for the most part, Punchy's playing the defensive this time, waiting for that hammer. Ooh, and a hammer down coming out from the red team, taking the charge. TJ destroying. TJ, of course, being the captain on this team, must have been planning something like this the whole time. Canada and TJ now just swinging their punches and their hammers all over the front of point, clearing out any remaining members. We will see some swaps. Sarah now swapping onto the Mercy, and Anubis swapping onto the Roadhog. This could be the kind of change that we've been wanting that would bring the blue team into a stable position. Honestly, though, I'm a little surprised to see Jace swapped off a while ago, apparently. And at this point, it's still a poke game in the early parts of this fight. We're going to start the initiation here with TJ going up with that Reinhardt hammer, swinging it, just building up space. Meanwhile, making room for that. Ooh, the hammer goes down! The hammer goes down after the nano is committed. Punchy, though, taking out TJ and a fire strike to take out another member of the blue team. That is, or the red team, that is not what you want to see. Punchy following it up. 4-man kill at this point. They're just not letting anybody get out of there alive. Interesting comeback considering that hammer was supposed to spell death from the red team. So at this point, it's going to be more a matter of looking at how ultimates are going to play into everything. Rez comes out into Gabe before too much else happens, and it looks like the next fight is going to start engaging any moment now. Hammer and Punch come out onto tank lines, but with the tanks being able to either heal themselves or get back and provide shields, that's more than what you need. And despite getting nanoed, the red Reinhardt still died to a combination of apparently a Sonic Boop and a High Noon. Meanwhile, the blue team actually getting mopped up despite the fact that the red team does not have their Reinhardt right now in order to support him. You can really do a lot of damage if you get Doomfist landing his combos, getting the right hits on, and especially if you can combine that actually even more so with your Tracer going to the back line and your Zenyatta throwing out Discords and calling it out. A very strong Zenyatta call can lead to a world of difference. Team kill spells the end of that round. Most of the red team being on fire, that is the kind of results you want to see. If you're going to take it all the way to the end. After all, this is a escort maps and 2CP maps especially are known for having their really difficult last minutes or last pushes onto the third point. The third point spells usually 2-3 minute delays by the defending team. Not like anything more productive. There's a chance of happening. Yeah, Faye's got to be. Faye and Sarah are very friendly healers. They compete and they know each other's play styles very nicely. So I love seeing that comment. And of course, now we have the lore to what really happened here. The train blown up by a detonated device that McCree planted. Interesting little change. I thought it was a terrorist attack, but I was proven wrong. All this carnage that you see. Well, it's kind of strange. It looks like only 1 or 2 carts were removed, but apparently there were like 3 or 5. Huh. Something seems fishy here, Blizzard. Okay. Nick going to actually play on the Ashe. New character. Don't know entirely how she's going to play, but you can trust Nick to be a fan of whatever the new meta is. He's skilled with almost every DPS character that you could imagine, as well as a handful of tank characters. So he really deserves his title of the. I think he's Masters right now. Okay, blue team trying to focus to throw some damage onto high ground by walking up. Ooh, res comes out from Sarah, picking up Dyad. Dyad and Sarah could have some interesting combinations here. Jace dying, though, to Nick. Again, Nick, you gotta be careful with them. It doesn't matter who he's playing. He's going to throw out a lot of major damage. I would say that Gabe is, who's also running the Ashe, is your best bet in order to try and take him out. We see that, you know, the tank line's actually able to provide a lot of nice space, at least Punchy is, and Anubis is providing some pressure in order to try to take him out. Unfortunately, Anubis is not able to get a lot of those hooks. Bob thrown out by Gabe. This is potentially what they need in order to move up. After all, Bob is basically an expendable hero that you can throw into a bad spot. With his infinite, well, not infinite, but really high health. Canada given the nano and then going to use his ultimate in order to try and fly into the background. Takes out Punchy, but Jace dies in the meantime to Moped. Gabe finally wins the fight against Nick, and it looks like blue team's going to be using that, especially with that hammer, in order to push up, taking out Firefly. And now, ooh, hammer comes out, but not able to find anyone. Unfortunate. Red team now just throwing out the Transcendence in an attempt to keep whoever they can up on point. Ooh, no, but Canada able to push out the remaining members of the blue team off point. The blue team is not giving up easily, and Noob is still trying to push upwards, but Sarah taken out by that fire strike is not going to spell a good statement for the blue team. Blue team, after an amazing push, is unfortunately stopped due to a well-timed combination of ultimates and DPS and position of DPS damage. Sarah now going to see if she can't play the is going to most likely pop her Valkyrie for this next fight. Valkyrie is a good preemptive ult, gives you a lot of power to work with for your team, or healing depending on if you're running a Deathball styled comp. Jace, again, is also a person to look out for, since you can end a fight before it starts with the Riptire. TJ, though, it depends on how grouped up the enemy team is. Oh, but with just mechanics, it looks like the red team is taken out. 4 members of the blue team. That's all you really need in order to win a fight. Punchy now trying to regroup with his Tracer. Ooh, unfortunate. Nick able to throw out little bits of damage. Bubble comes out in order to protect a Mercy res. Sarah able to pick up the recently fallen Punchy. Reinhardt. Okay, tires coming out. Jace, where are you going to land it? Where are you going to land it? Lands it on TJ! That's exactly the kind of target that you want. Now, if you could just get Punchy to get his ultimate up, it looks like... Actually, heck, you might not even need that. The red team has now lost 3 members, and it looks like the blue team actually stand a chance to push this all the way to the next point. Late kills coming out into Nick and Canada. That is the kind of opportunity that you're looking for, although tanks can come back. And Firefly, who was killed relatively early on, still has that Graviton. Graviton can just suck everyone off point, so you gotta stay close, you gotta stay on point. And it looks like they're not going to invest the Graviton on the red side, because that would have been too risky anyway. It's better yet just to combine that, most likely either with O Canada or heck, you could probably even combine it with Bob. Nick and Ash running that Ash. You can running the Ash Bob ultimate, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Is quite devastating. Bob's doing something all right. Throwing the Reinhardt into the air. Oh, and the Graviton able to combine that. Oh, Canada then with the fist from the sky. That is some ridiculous combination. It all started with Bob throwing up the Reinhardt into the sky, then the Graviton coming in right beneath it in order to provide a strong grouping of, honestly, characters that then O Canada could just pop his ultimate on. And guess what? It wasn't even that big of an investment because you still have the hammer. A hammer can, again, end a fight. So I don't expect that it'll be that hard for the red team in order to build up their ultimates. Blue team, ooh, bringing the fight up though. Sarah taken out after reviving one of her allies. But Nubis and Jace, yeah, they committed the nano on the red side, but you can't commit the nano and then lose 2 members of your party. Blue team now, after pushing up, are able to stay on point and commit their members to just pushing the payload. It looks like they're going to leave Gabe on the payload, which is a very interesting move. Punchy is a much better person for that, and even more so the Junkrat. Junkrat is a great person to leave on the payload because you can just throw whatever damage you want. Looks like Zarya may have actually gained a bit of charge on the right side. But yeah, McCree and Zarya combination is pretty strong if you were defending. Wizrad and Gabe able to take out actually that tire. Good shot, Wizrad. Transcendence comes out from the red team onto point. That is the kind of action that you want to see. Of course, your hammer getting eaten up is not anything that you want to see at all. If you are the red team. But looks like they don't even need that. With the combination of punches and charges, it looks like the red team is able to push the remaining members of the blue team off and prevent them from getting onto points. Red team there really showed some good synergy as they're able to push. They were able to combine their ultimates in a good way and use their communication in order to maximize damage on the characters they needed. Yeah, you know, timing ultimates, everything like that, that's always communication, but there's also the micro communication that we call duo communication that is important in order to maximize damage, target prioritization, and ultimately kills, because let's face it, if you do 1,000 damage, but, you know, 500 of it is healed, well, it depends on if you were focused firing or not, effectively. Let's go back and rejoin our game players.
Alrighty.
We had 10 people
Minecraft
sitting
server.
out that game?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
like 2 more people and we have a full 2 teams.
Yeah, I mean, if we
There's
get
no
there,
everyone.
we will break
Everyone
it
sits out. Everyone sits out.
Everyone.
Not quite, not quite. Let's see. Someone from the Must Picks be captain.
I'll be captain, but I want map pick.
Who's that?
So he wants to be
Zai.
second captain.
Zai?
I want to be second captain.
He wants red team captain.
Man, we're 1 away from a second loss.
Oh, I see. Alright, who wants other captain?
Don't everyone speak up at once.
Someone said it.
I volunteer. Sarah, okay, thank you.
Oh, you always gotta pick on me.
Because we love you.
Well, someone who played last game, being captain would guarantee you in this game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do it.
I volunteer as tribute.
Alright. I hate to start with all the must picks, but we're gonna do that again this time.
Yeah, there's 10
Oh,
of them.
Canada.
Okay, you don't get to pick your team, and you get to pick one. Here you
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of people. Once we get down to the last few, we'll kind of like taper it out. So, oh, Canada, pick one.
I'm gonna start off with Axic, and
Oh, you only get one pick since you're blue team.
oh, okay, that's fine.
Let's see, Zai 2 picks from the spectate blue only.
Give me premium, and I'll take Faye.
Are you guys just like a package deal every time? I'm pretty sure you played together every single time.
Yeah, pretty much.
This night it has been, but most other nights we're on the enemy team and we're like avidly trying to not look at each other's monitors.
Why don't you just put a piece of cardboard between your monitors?
You're not that smart.
Like, it's really not that hard. I'm sure you have an old pizza box lying around somewhere.
The boss flying around. You're an Overwatch player, of course.
No. Canada, pick 2 players from the spectate blue only.
From spectate blue only. All right, I'll pick. What's blue again? Blue is. I mean, what's Dallas?
The
Again?
blue flame.
Yeah.
The blue flame is.
I believe tank support.
Yeah,
Tank
tank and
support,
support.
Yep.
Tank heal, yeah.
Okay, so I'll take Rockinate, and I'll take Victor.
Victor.
Wow.
Wow.
Why is every
Wait,
time I
you're
hear
also
that,
streaming?
you gotta say that?
What is
I-
Florida Mayhem?
Wow.
Healer.
Florida Mayhem is support only.
Wow.
Alright, I'll take
AKA
Aiden
Mercy.
and Doom Hook.
Doom hook.
Okay, and from here you only need to pick 1 blue each.
I mean, you can.
Don't you mean have to? Yeah.
This makes my penis throbbed.
Although to be fair, both of these
Like,
guys
nice.
are pretty good.
Yeah.
For your compositions.
Oh my god.
We all know Okana is gonna pick a teammate. So
Sorry, Victor was your last pick, right, Canada?
Yeah, Victor's my last pick. Yes.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and pick 2 more. You only need to pick 1. One of Orion and Ghost Matter, and 1 can be from the pool. I'm gonna actually make Gabe a not pick this game just to help even the game out a little.
I'm not.
Okay. Sorry, Gabe.
Get shafted.
You're too good.
Gabe.
Alright, I'm gonna pick TJ, and I'm gonna pick Ghost Matter.
I'm going to get some water. I recommend it.
you would pick TJ.
I recommend it.
Wait. So, do all these colors actually mean something?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, where can I see these rules?
Bulletin.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's all in bulletin. All right. You've got to pick Orion, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move him over there.
That's fine. I wanted Orion anyway.
Well, why didn't you pick him earlier then?
Wait, I thought I was on a team already. What the fuck?
Were you?
Wait, do
Doom
I get
Hooker
one?
was picked. Doom Hooker was picked.
I picked Doom.
Oh, sorry. I always mess that up. Sorry.
It's all good.
I was like,
There's too many fucking people in here.
Oh, way too many.
Yeah, once we get 1 more, if we do, we'll make it
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Canada, ban a map type.
2 CP.
All right, pick 1 of the map types.
Control.
Oh, we're
Wow,
doing control.
fuck you guys.
It's
That's
not
new.
2CP, I mean.
Goats
All
to
right.
goats, let's go.
Wow.
Busan,
Wow.
Ilios, Lijiang, Nepal, Oasis.
Only
Of
Lucio
those...
main
It's
doesn't
pronounced
get to play
nipple?
control.
Let's do Nipple and Busan.
Oh my
Oh,
We'll go with
God.
Nepal.
Who's New World?
thank you.
And
No.
Zaya, you picked Busan? I didn't hear.
Oh, Nepal, please.
Thank
Nepal?
you
All
so
right.
much. Thank you.
Nipple.
Yo, Gabe.
So
You
much
really,
because they
you
don't like
really
getting
saved
hooked into
us
the
with
pit.
not picking Busan there. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you saved all of our lives.
I'll just PM you.
All right, to your channels, guys.
Oh my
No.
god.
I demand sovereignty. It's a wild Sarah.
Feels bad, man.
Diet.
Feels bad, man.
What, just the last game?
No, just right now. The only Lucio man I don't get to play fucking Control.
Oh yeah, Lucio and Control do go hand in hand. Especially this one, you can boop into a well. Waiting for players. What do you mean waiting for players?
Initiating match.
Whee! I love these flying cameras.
I know they do such a good job on the Overwatch League when they like pan around and do stuff.
Yeah, well, they use a controller for that one, and I'm like, I want to try getting controller stuff, but free camera is something that, you know, works very nicely with the controller, and player camera is something that works very nicely with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate. But yes, okay. So, looks like both teams are going to swap off at the last second there. Zai, of course, really good Genji. I expect to see a lot out of him here. Ooh, maybe
Yeah, it
Reaper,
looks like
though.
Ghost Matter's going with the Mei, so they'll be able to lock off one side of the point and just make it one solid room. I've always liked that kind of strat. It always works pretty nice.
Yeah, and seeing some
So
Ana
look for-
Lucio action, actually, as well.
So look for
Round 1. Capture the objective.
So look for red to go high, blue go straight to point, or are they all going to challenge?
No, they're all going to take the high ground. That's a very popular strategy, especially with
the Mei.
Lucio.
You would think with the Mei, they would go right to point and just wall them off from high ground?
Looks like even splitting off the red team on their attack. Ooh, but blue team's still able to get 4 kills.
It already has Shatter. Wow.
God damn! I mean, I know that you can build up Shatter if you have like 4 enemies all grouped up together, but oh god, that is scary. Those 8 seconds. Oh my. I think someone should pog, not even necessarily pog that, just like clip it.
Didn't TJ just play like 3 maps in a row?
Yes, TJ is a very popular pick, primarily because we don't have a lot of main tanks, I think. So, you know, he and who's the other guy? Punchy are very popular picks right now. Oop, hammer comes down.
Oh, but the dragon to defend and the wall to defend too. But
red team still get point.
Counter charge coming out.
Ooh, high-powered Zarya, but
Both Reinhardt's gone.
ooh, only able to get 1 kill.
Zai, known for his Zarya, absolutely cleaning up right now.
And with 4 red people on point, it looks like blue team might have to back off this for their 5th person.
Absolutely.
Ooh, looks like they're going to be taking the long way back. As a late kill comes out onto the
Look
Ana
for red team to push up here.
Yeah, but red team having a lot of ultimates too. They have the fuel they need in order to hold this. 2 ultimates to sustain health, and let's face it, 2 that could just end fights really fast. Ooh, but the fire strike coming in. Both Lucio ults popped, and double Zarya's as well. Damn, that was scary. Doomhooker eventually, though, able to toss out that die, and with hammers thrown down, red team takes
for
it.
extra measure, I suppose.
Yeah, I would
Everyone's
say
good.
that.
I might as well too.
Yeah, the blue team definitely got the better end of that deal, though. While the red team may have kept the point, they used a lot of ultimates, and blue team I think can build them up a lot faster. Although, as I say that, yeah. Oop. Oh, and the dragons eat 2 victims. Victor is not. This is dirty. Doom just trying to stall some time on point, but is going to die relatively quickly the second that.
Well, maybe not.
Wow. Wow, Doomhooker!
Coming in.
I underestimate you.
Ana, the Aiden, saving the point entirely, coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, so stick to the background, and as long as the opposing team doesn't dive your Ana. Ana is an amazing hero. She could throw out the most heal, maybe second most healing now with a grouped up Lucy, or not Lucio, Moira. But damn, that was oh yeah, I'll say Aiden really saved the day there. Okay, and obviously we're looking at Sanctum now. Sanctum is a map known for its, well, pit, right? You go see. Yeah,
it has its
pitfalls. So we're seeing a lot of CC coming out. We're seeing Doomfist, Winston, heck, even Ashe. Ashe is actually a really good pick.
Red team going with the hook halt combo here.
Yep.
Premium with a boop as well. They're going full boop, making sacrifices to the boop god here.
And of course, you need your base healing, so we're still going to see some Ana out there.
Victor,
CC, but different.
Both teams, yeah. Victor and Doom Hooker both coming out with the Ashe.
Yeah, they're both teams seem to be pussyfooting around the back end here, waiting for the right team. Oh, never mind. Red team going to jump straight into point. Hurrying out damage, taking out Aiden in the back corner.
Already there, yeah. Big dive coming in.
Doomfist.
Ghost Matter killed up here. Oh, Victor with a big nade.
Yep, and the hook and bomb coming out.
Later.
Yeah, blue team just throwing out the damage, taking out all of the DPS of the
Red team calling back
team.
though.
Yeah, at this point it's respawns. Respawns are going to start kicking in, but I don't think Zai can make it.
Oh, they left the point.
No one has capped the point yet. Oh yeah, it's a it's a fine thing to do,
It's
but you know, you got to win. You got to win the point first, right? Okay, blue team congregating on point. This is usually the part where we start seeing well, the red team dive. Dives are very popular in order to displace people from the point, mostly focusing on those environmental kills. Ooh, punch comes down, but not able to find anything. Slept and then killed.
Red team taking out two, pushing to the point.
Okay, but red team all grouped up together. They have the numbers here. Do they have the mechanics?
Oh, and Zai looking to get the ult here. Oh, Diva Bomb coming in.
Nano
they look safe. They are safe in the bunker there.
Yeah, and the Nano and Winston are very big ultimates to invest too and get very little value out of for the blue team. I would say that even if blue team was able to maintain this point, that was some very bad micro play.
Premium is close coming into ult. I think he's going to save it.
Okay, and red team now have
Zai,
no contestant.
absolutely crazy with that right click.
Yeah, you can throw out a lot of damage, and the environmental kills on this map, like it's just crazy. Zai hasn't actually gotten any enviro kills, has he? So unfortunate. Blue team gonna swap up
and bait
now.
out. Red team's trying to bait out this Beyblade here. Oh, Canada with the boop on Zai. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. We're going to swap to see a Hulk hook coming out from blue.
Here comes the ult.
Ooh, unfortunately no dies.
A little too late.
Rasa Knight ends up killing Premium for his hubris. And it looks like that is going to be the momentum that the blue team needs in order to take back the point. Not really getting a lot of value out of the Hulk, or out of the Hulk and hook play swapped.
No, not at all.
Death onto
Oh,
Orion.
but TJ coming out with his own halt.
Zai gets back onto
Mercy
point.
Looking for. Oh, Mercy uses Bob to hook back onto point.
Yeah, Bob does count as a character, so he can move. You can move to him, you can jump to him, you can throw ults on him, you can throw armor packs on him, for all God's sake.
Red team does sustain here, just with one Bob.
Yeah, honestly, using Bob is more than just, you know, a turret. He is really a member of the team.
Oh, here we go.
Blue team Bob. Ooh, the hook comes out, killing Bob.
But Victor gets the boop off with that as well. And
Yeah,
blue
with
team
his.
here to
You can't forget that Ash's shift isn't just a jetpack. It also pushes the enemy farther away if you hit them.
I fat fingered Aiden.
Ooh, sad face. Ooh, Victor killing a late kill onto Doomhooker, but the res coming out to save him. The interesting element here is how when Premium is going to pop his ult, it seems like they're going to need to pop their ult on the red team in order to get this point back. But it's really going to be a matter of, oh, hey, we have to stop all the CC first.
Zai, hooked. Zai off the point.
Ghostmaster, first CC to be taken out. Second taken out is Orisa. Ooh,
What a trade. Absolutely crazy trade.
yeah, kill Sancho
coming out?
Ryan. Not what you want to see.
Genji won. There you go. That's it. And blue team seems to cap out here.
Yeah, with with one
maybe
person
not.
on the point. And Ana? Nah, this is not gonna hold it. Ooh, but Zai coming back on a hamster. But with Bob, yeah, I don't think a hamster's gonna beat Bob.
7 people on point. Oh, there's the Reaper coming in. Red team just throwing bodies on the point, one after another.
Yeah, that's all you can do at this point. It's like, if you have an ultimate, then this is the time to throw it out. Ooh, Doomhooker, who almost has his ultimate. Unfortunate. Yeah, a lot of back and forth there. You don't normally see a point flop over that many times on Control. It flopped over, what, 3-4 times? I think
4 times, yeah.
Yeah,
Usually
that's
you see it about 3 times. Usually about three big team fights per King of the Hill map.
yeah, and at that, you know, sometimes you just never get the point. So I would say that was a really strong back and forth map. Both teams knowing when to swap off and how to counter each other when they see enemies that they don't want, or when they see certain heroes that are vulnerable to certain compositions. Okay, going to see, actually, I think we're going to see some interesting swaps on the red team, now opting for the Ryan Zarya composition. This particular map actually is pretty good for Ryan Zarya composition, just because you can block the main. But Felina going in there early, gets the bubble.
Teams coming out with the break.
Ult hook combo is going to be what the blue team need in order to get those early picks, and those
Red
early
team
picks.
is setting up that establishment early.
Yeah, actually, the bubble is a very good defensive mechanism for ult hook combinations. Just because, oh hey, you got me. Oh well, I'll just bubble it. And he's safe.
And you know, you'd think, there it is. There comes Lucio.
Yep.
So they are going to run triple tank.
On the
red team is.
On the red side, yeah.
Most teams usually run goats here. Doomhooker would swap, but both nanos coming out here.
Yeah, and I mean goats triple tank. They're pretty similar compositions,
Pretty similar.
right?
It's
a 3-2-1.
Doomhooker on the flank. Probably looking to stay quiet on that left side.
Okay, blue team gonna swap up their strategy here. Ooh, how was this bomb gonna look? Great for killing DPS. Wow. Damn. Yeah, with no tanks in sight, blue team didn't have much of a prayer in order to deal with that, I suppose. If you're in the middle of that square and bomb comes out into the roof, yeah, you're dead. But yeah, now we're gonna see Ryan. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Ghostmaster got swapped off onto the Somber here.
Yeah, we're gonna see some Ryan Zarya composition also come out.
Charge. Oh, he loses the hammer down.
And
grab coming out, and it's fat. There's a stick.
Ooh, but Bob kills still coming out. Blue team have the man advantage. Point is just held by one lone diva.
Victor absolutely popping off here. He got so many of those kills.
Yeah, well, 2 of them were Bob, so I kind of feel hesitant to give him credit for it, but you know.
Oh, they count.
They count, yeah. They counted kill score, you know. But still, yeah, that's especially one of those was done with the concussion shot, which is not exactly known for its damage potential.
I think it does 50 damage.
Oh, okay, that's actually, yeah, that's some reasonable damage. Considering that Ashe doesn't do a lot unless you get headshots.
The Nano Ryan booped off the point from the counter charge.
Yeah, blue team already at the man disadvantage. High charge Zarya, but with no one to really help her, yeah, she's just kind of sitting duck. Red team gonna cap the point now, and red team only have to win one more engagement and perhaps a stall in order to win.
They have to go in now. I don't think blue team's gonna make it.
Blue team can make it. I believe. Oh, well, not if TJ dies that early.
Out to the Lucio here.
Ghostmaster, I think, is going to be trying to flank in at the last second, throw a translocator onto point, maybe save some time, but Hammer comes down, takes out all of the attacking members. And the Tobelstein going to take out any remaining hopes that Ghost had. At this point, it's just a Lucio bouncing on the ceiling. So, as a Lucio main, would you say that it's pretty difficult if you're the only one on point in this last stage here to stay in the sky?
The thing is, no, you can't really stay on the point. You have to realize that the wick still burns down. So you can still kind of go off the point, go in, back in, go off, and then you can actually buy more time if you just dance in between being on the point and off the point. So many people, when they just play Lucio, they go in and just try and dance around the pillar. Yes, you're contesting, but you still have more time as long as you play with the wick timer.
But yeah, if you're the last person on point, you better not leave that point.
Exactly. But if you're in the middle of the point on the middle pillar, you're just sitting there, and you have every chance for everyone else now to just point in at you.
Yeah.
And if you're dancing around on the outside of the point, you can still wall ride and go on either side of the wall.
Good points indeed.
All right, you should get in on this game.
Okay, fine, I'll be in.
Do something.
Dude,
Put me in,
Bob is
coach.
OP.
Hey, send me an invite back to the.
And I take a deep
Yeah.
breath and I get real high and I want to suck your old dick.
Ew.
Only. Let's see how many we got.
Scara. We got
6.
six.
Perfect. So we can do the 2-2 where it's one's a must and one isn't. Alrighty.
What?
Lemon pie.
Alrighty. Any volunteer captains?
Yeah.
I want to be captain.
Victor, got you. And anyone else?
Yes.
Ooh,
Moi.
electric.
Put me in, coach.
Alrighty.
If you don't pick me, we're not friends.
No, of course.
All right, Victor, you get first pick. You don't have to do any must picks to start.
Yeah, pick Gabe,
Okay.
apparently.
Yeah, pick Gabe.
Okay.
The man's not even in the lobby. Picks Gabe.
But come
Well, let's see
on.
if he's actually
It's
coming or
OP
not.
to not pick Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe was just like, I can't play this? I don't get to play? What is this? No, I don't know. He's actually usually very chill.
I think he's dealing with some like internet issues right now, so I'm not sure if he's actually gonna play.
Okay.
So I
I'll
guess
let
we
you
gotta
get
pick
Gabe
someone
if he
else.
decides to play, okay?
Thanks.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Electromag, go ahead and pick your 2 then.
You know I want Sarah.
No, he left.
And one more?
I want Nick as well.
Okay. You only have to do one of the must picks.
Yeah, I know, but I want the OP combo here.
Victor, go ahead and pick 3
I'll
characters
take-
since Gabe
You didn't
isn't
get the
in.
first one.
Yeah. How about Mopex, Diad, and
Oh, Puncher
So you
left,
gotta,
eh?
you gotta give us
Let
a
me
better
see.
profile icon.
TJ.
Which are you? Are you Berlin or are you Germany?
who was the DPS? Like, what's the blue thingy? Not the
Dallas
flame, the
Fuel
action.
is Tank and Heals.
NYXL is
Yeah, that one.
DPS and heals.
Nope.
Then I'll
NYXL
take.
is tank and DPS.
Oh yeah,
Tank
I'll take
DPS.
Canada. Canada.
All right,
We
because you're
back.
Dallas Fuel.
Yeah, London is full flex.
Yeah. I'll take Zai and TJ.
Zai, only you could get away with this.
Yeah, but Zai is Zai. Come on.
Yeah.
Monka
Alright.
S.
For my final two premium and let's see. Orion?
Sorry?
Ryan.
Orion?
Orion.
Orion.
Yeah.
I get Firefly then.
Onion.
Sorry,
Onion,
Rust
yeah,
Knight.
Onion, yeah, onion.
Alrighty.
It's not
Uh,
onion. dude.
Wait. I played last game.
Yeah, we
Wait,
only
did
have
someone-
6 must
everyone get-
picks.
Okay,
Yeah, a
okay,
lot of
I'm
people
just making-
dropped.
I mean, if you want, then I'll trade you for someone.
I'm just
but-
saying.
Okay.
That's fine.
All of the must
I
picks
can
were picked.
I can
so
chill.
not like-
I
Are
can
we
chill for now.
proposing trades right now?
I can chill for now. So.
Oh, I thought you were
I
talking about,
think
like,
we're fine,
trades.
guys. Everyone who didn't play last game is in this game, so
Thanks,
don't worry
Nick.
about it.
Heck yeah.
No, Anubis should have been a must pick.
Oh, he should have?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I
Yeah.
think somebody's like, I swear to God, one of these people.
So we
Anubis,
could-
Oh,
get in
because
here.
I had to
we could trade
reinvite
TJ for
Anubis.
and-
Right.
Yeah.
Zai, you're
Yeah.
out. Anubis, you're in.
Yeah, that's fair, right?
It doesn't matter. You're both awesome, so you know.
Or TJ just played 3 in a row, did he not?
I played 2.
Oh, true.
I just played.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep track of shit.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Sarah.
mean, I don't particularly care. I have 4 must picks on my team, so I think I'm fine with my roster.
All right. So, ban a map type. Team 1, Victor, blue team. Victor, ban a map type.
What?
Ban a map type. So, default would be 2CP.
Yeah, I don't want 2CP. I gotta ban that.
Escort.
Nobody likes
Alright.
2CP.
That's typically the
It's
go-to.
a crime.
Yeah. All right, Victor, Escort. You're gonna pick 2 of these maps: Dorado, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, or Gibraltar. 2 of those.
Gibraltar and Dorado, since it's my home.
And which one do you want? Electro.
Gibraltar. Sorry.
What? Sorry, what were they?
Dorado and Gibraltar.
Dorito.
Dorito.
Yes.
Okay.
Tortilla chip.
Dorito. El Dorito.
The
To
road
your
to El
channel.
Dorito. Okay, we're red. Welcome to the Communist Party. I'm a Freemason, a communist, and a member of the Stonecutters.
That's a lot of things.
Well, it was Abe Simpson's wallet. He was looking for his Stonecutters membership. He's like, he's a member of a lot of things, including the Communist Party.
Oof. What am I playing?
Sorry. Let me actually make a cohesive plan. TJ, which you want to be? You want to be Reinhardt again?
Ryan or Winston?
Yeah,
But
Ryan.
I can play both.
Yeah, no, I like Ryan on this map. We're attacking. Anubis, what do you feel like playing?
What's everyone comfortable on?
Okay. Nick, which hit scan do you want to play?
Yeah, I'll just go like second tank or second healer. I'll go that. One of the
Okay.
two.
Sarah, are you feeling like playing healer or tank right now?
Science will reveal the truth.
I'm pretty sure Firefly was like a tank. I don't remember.
Okay, so you're playing a healer then.
Yeah, I've been on Zarya.
Okay, yeah, then I'll go.
Cool. Yeah, Ryan's are a good combination. Nick wants to play McCree. Ooh, Sarah, we're swapping roles.
Yeah.
You gonna kick me with your balls?
You're gonna have Sombra. I'm pretty sure.
What?
You gotta be careful.
No,
I like
it's
playing
not.
Sombra against Sombra. It works out.
What, they have a Sombra?
Papa squat.
I'm guessing, yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay, no, switch off that.
They're running Hanzo, Diva.
Oh, that was
Hanzo, Diva, Reinhardt, Zen.
Shoot me.
Sombra.
Yep.
Ah,
called it.
damn.
Yep.
Get the ball out. I'm out of juice. Get the ball out. Sombra backline. Yeah, Sombra keeps sassing Sarah. Sarah, should I swap to Brig?
I got you.
Out.
They actually have a very squishy team, so.
They do, definitely. I got hacked and shattered there, couldn't do much.
Yeah, that's why I was
I'm 80,
thinking
I'm
maybe I should
80%
go.
to grab.
Yeah, well, if you have grab, I have coalescence.
Hanzo's still top. If you can get that pick.
Watch it.
Oh, thank you for the 80 charge.
Hanzo's melting.
Damn it.
Back out, back out. Regroup. I have Shatter next for it. I can get something going with that.
Got you, McFirefly.
No, don't emo, please.
Please
Just
don't
gonna
emo.
say, I was at like 3 health.
Yep.
I've got Shatter here. Let me know when you guys are.
Oh, behind
Diva's in the
Diva.
room to the
Oh,
left
okay.
here. He's on the left side there. Careful.
EMP. Damn it. They'd planned that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Canada's been fire tonight with those hacks.
Yeah, he's a good Sombra. Plays for us in collegiate.
You really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go underneath and come up from
Yeah.
behind and grab.
Let's go push up. Brig, can you count down? Count down 3 to 1 and.
Anna, watch
I'm
out.
hacked.
3, 2, 1.
Diva's low, Diva's low, Diva's low.
I'm constantly hacked. Need a little bit of.
Alright, so when I grab, I'm gonna go below and come up from behind.
Ooh, good shot in the fire.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yo, Diva's on top behind us.
You can stun whenever.
Ah, god damn it.
Top behind us. Everyone's behind us.
Yeah, Diva's just chilling back here. Yep, knew it.
How did that miss?
Here, I'll swap to Mercy.
5 seconds. We gotta get the Hanzo pick.
Yeah.
Stay pumping out a lot of damage. If you can get that dive off. Can I get heals back here?
Yeah, yes.
I'm hacked again.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I thought that swap onto Brig was going to help with that, but wasn't really able to help.
Wow, that's tough.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Well, you too, Sarah. Wrong button. Yeah, let's see.
May, maybe?
I mean,
know
if
what
you
you
can
guys
build
think.
an ult really, really fast, then
Yeah.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
so shield tank.
I'm looking forward to working.
Yeah. That looks solid.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's show them what we can do.
Yeah, frame drop. Zump.
I already hear someone.
No, let's just wait for the Sombra behind us, yeah.
Yeah, I'm already expecting it.
Small anti. Oh, big anti. Can demech the diva.
Oh, they just went full on.
Yeah, well, they just shielded onto the point.
Oh god, I cannot Marissa to save my life. She's such a pain in the ass. Not to mention I'm getting less than 100 frames. So, rip me trying to do anything.
Hmm.
Play of the game.
Diva?
Yeah.
Both team can't play it? No flex things.
You can still ban the same character though, right? Like if you both wanted to ban Zarya. You have a fully
No, that's not how, like, the way Jane does that, I think it's, yeah, like I said, like, both team can't ban the same one. It's a
Fully, I don't know what the policy is on like online bullying on the server. Sombra.
Yo, Axel, what do you actually think about that?
What?
Like
The
the whole,
banning
implementing a pick ban, or like not a pick, but like a banning system.
Oh, that's
Yeah, like
fine.
what Jane did,
I came from, like, the Pro League of Legends scene, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
that's also different though. You can't compare League to
No, but
Overwatch in terms
I
of this.
know.
Especially when you have,
But-
1,000
But I think the
characters
way
in League.
that Jane bans it, I don't agree with. I think the better way to ban it is just like both team decides to ban on a character and it's like anonymous before the map, and then say it was a Widow focus map, like they know it's Widow. Both teams should just ban Widow.
Yo,
right?
you ready?
The way
Well,
Jane
that's what
does
they do.
it.
Like one team picks like Widow, and then Widow's DM for a whole game.
I ban Diva. You're fucked.
No, but
Yeah,
that-
really,
yeah. No, that's
Once
not like
Diva's
okay.
gone, fucking everything's broken.
Yeah,
Well,
Diva
I don't
has
know.
like
I
Diva just
wanna-
lets Sarah do whatever the hell.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. It seems like banning it with like the way Jane's doing it would be like kind of overkill. Because like you
Yeah,
said, if
because
it's a,
you can
like a Widow
literally
map,
kill a
most of them are
comp.
gonna ban Widow anyway.
No. Okay,
Unnecessarily.
I'm gonna explain one more time because I think there's confusion. So the way I think Jane does it, I haven't fully watched it, but this is like 90% sure he does it. Both team bans a character, but it can't be the same character. Meaning, if one team bans Rhyme and the other one bans Brig, both team can't use Rhyme and Brig. I don't like that. I like when both team can, if both team, they can, if one team bans a character, they can still play that character. But if there was a Widow map, if both team bans Widow, both team can't play Widow. It's fair then.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
So you
not
ban
like
a hero for the other team?
yeah. That's how traditional.
It means more strategy, but I don't know.
It shouldn't be a way that both teams like. Why would you be like, I want to ban Ryan and you can't play Ryan either? That's like, what the fuck?
Because
I don't know, it's just a Rhineless game. I
But
don't
then-
know. Well, I'll think about it. The idea is long term to put into theme nights and do weird things like that eventually.
I'm not talking about the team night for this. It's just like a general conversation. Because if you just ban
Yeah.
Zarya and Diva, like, there's no flex tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
Okay.
you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
Well,
why
let's
it's more just to
pause
the small.
this conversation so
I
we can
know.
get the next game rolling. Who wants to be
Deja vu.
captain?
Yeah. I'm just
Team captain?
here. Dude, I'll captain if no one's captaining. I don't know anyone here, so it's gonna be fun.
That'll be super fun. Welcome. All right. I'm gonna start with. So there's 4 must picks. If they aren't picked up by the end of the game, I will put them in.
Wait, if you pick first, do I get the last 2 picks?
I get one pick to start,
I-
and you get the
I get
last
2.
pick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah. So it's 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, good. I'm okay.
All right. I'm gonna start with TJ. You get 2 picks. Go.
Yo, is G skill an option? I'm sure.
Yo, he's not in here.
But I'll take my boy Zai. Get over here, buddy.
Zai, are you playing this game? You have your.
He's in the lobby.
Zai.
I was gonna. I don't know.
Come here, baby.
Doesn't matter.
Come here, baby.
I'll play for Axel.
Oh, baby. I'm just gonna get. Let me see. Why do people private their profile? Why?
Because they scared.
Can I get AKSIK?
Kiska,
ASIC?
yeah. It's Kiska.
A Kiska?
It's just
Oh, whatever.
Kiska backwards.
I'll get that one. Let me get that one.
Yeah.
Is he on discount? Is he on Black Friday sale?
Oh wow.
Gimme.
I'm gonna grab. Oh, we lost
A
quite a
drink.
few. That person's gone.
Yeah, Nick just left after that.
Yeah, that was definitely a frustrating game. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He finally got his
Wait, we can't even
We
draft.
don't have enough people to
We
fill
don't have enough people. But we have so many people in the general chat, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
No, we have a lot of people. We have at the bottom. You have to scroll a little bit.
Oh, there's more people.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
okay,
Wait, can we redraft?
Wait, why don't they move up to fill the empty? Ah, fuck it.
Wait, want to
Yeah.
redraft, eh? Like, you can still have your first pick. You want to redraft? Because
No.
okay. That's bad.
What are you doing, Zai?
We're gonna pick Zai anyways. Let's be honest.
I don't know, man. Zai's a.
Do you actually want to redo it? I don't
I'm
mind.
just joking.
it.
I'm just joking.
I don't
I'm just
mind it.
teasing. I love
picked-
Zai.
You picked premium because you felt bad.
Whoa, that's not it. So my turn to pick?
That's a must pick, right? Premium's a must pick.
Wait, Zai, you play Flex Tank, right?
So whatever.
Play whatever? Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna put you on the worst roll possible. You just get ready.
Wait, so
I
are
get
you
2
actually
picks.
redoing?
No. I'll
for-
keep them. I'll keep these 2. I'll keep these.
Okay, all right.
I'm a
all right.
mercy man.
It's just everyone has a private profile, and I don't know who the fuck they are, so it's just like I'm just like
So just
judging
choose
which
icons.
private profile to pick.
Everyone's capable. It's fine.
I'll take the one that has the most experience, Electromag.
Wait, sorry.
actually
I
doesn't?
think I might be doing this.
No? Okay.
I might be
Okay.
casting again. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. But I'm torn.
There we go.
Let me get the other where's the other Ana player? Okay, I'll get the XX Mopey XX. And then I
XX Mopey.
XX Mopey X.
well now everyone else is just privated. I'll get I think I'm gonna probably pick Orion. Give me 1 second.
I just unprivated my profile.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bud.
Yeah,
Shit's
do the same.
Even
epic.
though I haven't even placed on this account.
Okay. At least I know your champion pool. That's good enough for me.
I even know how to, I even know my profile was private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight.
Axel, if you look at the bulletin, all the icons mean stuff like Shanghai Dragons damage, Florida Mayhem support only, Philadelphia
Bulletin?
Fusion.
Oh wait, you guys are so cute. What the fuck? Wait, so I got 2. Okay.
You got 2
what do I-
Flex and Zai, who was everything.
Wait,
He's
wait,
also
Zai
a
is
Flex.
Mercy. He's breaking the rules. Ban him.
Zai just gets away with shit. Like, it's
Okay.
Zai.
So I need. So there's 1 Shanghai Dragon. Oh.
You need some
So
deeps.
Victor's DPS.
Let me see his. I need a tank.
This is my main account, bro. I got another account. I wanna level this.
Alright. I kind of want Orion.
You can level stuff at midnight.
I kind of
You can
want
level your freedom
Orion.
players at midnight.
Yeah, like give me Orion, man. I believe in this guy.
Hey.
Orion has
give me
been
that.
doing some good plays.
Grab Victor and to Canada, I think. Ooh, let me think.
We have to pick the 2 guys at the top.
That's a good pick. This way I don't have to play
I
against
just
him.
realized there's
Yep.
not a lot of DPS players.
Yo, you should pick
Yeah.
up. You should pick up faction and screw him over.
Wait,
Not a lot
what?
of
Not
pure
enough
DPS
DPS players?
Pure
That is so
DPS
weird.
players.
Thank
see.
you, dear.
Dude, I kind
Aw.
of.
You're welcome, honey.
I'm sorry, TJ.
So wait, I have to pick
Whoa.
one last guy.
You actually get your teammate picked for you.
Really?
He's the
Why?
mandatory guy.
Because we had
Oh.
one last must pick.
What? Isn't Anubis O Canada Firefly playing?
Yeah, they
Uh,
are,
we
but
just-
back
we just
in
played.
last
next
game.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Next
sure,
game.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna
Right.
ban.
Oh, we're actually banning?
Wait, we're banning?
No,
We
not
ban
character.
maps.
Banning maps.
Oh.
Maps.
Oh, Matt.
That's how we do
That's
it.
right.
Relax there, Axel.
This is the longest draft we've ever been in.
I'm sorry.
Thanks to
It
Axel.
happens
Not
every
even
I'm gonna
you,
ban
it's
2CP.
Axel.
Oh, you banned 2CP. Oh, you banned map types. Okay.
Oh, I thought
You're
you
gonna
were
pick
players
the
to
map
ban
type
here.
now, Axel. Just a map type.
I picked the map type to ban or picked the one to
Pick
play?
that you
The one
want.
to play. One to
Pick
play.
the one you want. Yeah.
Dude, I wanna play King of the Hill. Look at that King of the Hill map, man. What?
Oh my
I
god.
actually usually ban King of the Hill. I'm very disappointed in your decision.
What? That's like the map that needs no brain. It's like it's legitimately a pub map.
I'm gonna go for Lijiang or Busan. Which one do you want?
Lijiang. Give me that Lijiang.
Alright.
Map.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna pull up my spreadsheet. We're gonna go to the other room. We're gonna have a 30-minute break, and we're gonna. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
to your
30-minute
channels.
break over.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna
assume
tell you
there are
some-
YouTube boobs coming.
Alright.
Oh, yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done playing, apparently. It's, yeah. Obviously, we have certain players of unknown talent, as it is here. In particular, one. So, looking at the composition, Dyad and Felina, pretty good combination, actually. They're Dyad fills most of the gaps that Felina leaves, but Felina can also actually flex, so her icon is misleading. Victor has been throwing out some important kills at various points, but it's hard to tell how he and Premium are going to combine. Fraction, another guy that we don't have much knowledge base on today, but Zion and Orion could be a very powerful combo depending on how they play. I'm gonna have to ask Felina. Hey Faye, you're muted, but I would like to not be read if that's okay with her. Hey Anubis, you want to cast?
One. Round one. Capture.
Oh man.
Okay, looking at the competition, seeing mostly a bunch of Ana Lucio compositions here, mostly sticking obviously for those long ranges, but getting that mobility in. Very popular combination, especially around this point. The interesting element here, obviously, being that the red team running Goats, who is going to take the point first for obvious reasons. Goats being a very powerful comp, especially against ranged heroes like Ashe. Ashe actually dying now means a long reset for the blue team as they coordinate their next attack. But with the shields just being thrown up here, they can take a lot of damage, especially with the bubble being able to take up remainder, build up remaining charge just on a cooldown, effectively. Dynamite comes out, doesn't do quite as much damage to shield as I think many players were hoping that it would. And TJ going to die in the back line there, not spelling a good position to be in if you are the blue team. The red team, of course, staying clustered up. This is very strong for a Goat's composition. You get the speed boost, you get the mace healing, and throwing out Bob into this composition can be a smart move, especially if you can get your Reinhardt to turn around for a hammer. But that being said, Bob is put to sleep, Reinhardt is pushed away, and red team is able to stabilize despite being put into a bad spot. Blue team were able to build up 75, a little bit more, probably closer to 80%, but if you don't cap, then you just lose all of that percentage. So, unfortunate timing. Victor and Rossonite die late on to the fight, TJ even later. So this is a long fight that has ended very, very poorly for the blue team. Blue team now going to swap Victor from the Ashe onto the Bridget. Looks like they're going to be running a 3-3 of their own. Tobelstein comes out from the red team onto the ceiling, but Shield's going to take out the bigger bang element of that. At this point, looks like blue team's going to be able to make their way back onto point. Hammer comes out, though, takes out Faction. That's quite the kill, actually, as the red team were probably planning on using his shields in order to take up some more of the Ana shots coming out from the blue team. Blue team able to turn over the point at the last moment and reset the overtime timer. And next time that we see overtime, it will not burn down as fast. Premium gets into the back line, gets a little bit of healing, but isn't really being prioritized. Okay, now he is. Lucio ult thrown out, and ooh, the hammer comes out in order to stop most of the damage from the Graviton Surge. Smart move there from both teams, really. Nano Boost thrown out onto Faction. Faction getting some revenge onto TJ for that last fight. Now Faction just sticking in, throwing her hammer. That's what Reinhardt does. Again, the Graviton Surge comes out, tries to stop most of the damage that would have come out otherwise from Reinhardt. Shield able to stop everyone but Orion from dying on the red side. At this point, it's just an orgy of ultimates being thrown out on the point. If you got them, then use them, because if the red team takes this point, then they win, and if the blue team takes this point, well, red team's not going to have much of a chance to rebuild their ultimates. Speaking of ultimates, Zai has rebuilt his ultimate and is throwing it onto point, but the sound barrier comes out in order to save most of the damage that would have come out, preventing an engagement from the remaining red team players. At this point, flex support. Ooh, the hammer comes out, and while Sonic is being thrown in too, so was an anti-nade. Anti-nade being known for stopping the healing. Faction being given another nano boost. Just Faction is the fan favorite. Obviously, your Reinhardt is your main source of DPS in a 3-3 composition. Hammer going down, but it looks like he's not going to find anybody as the Graviton is on the other side. Blue team just throwing bodies onto the point. You got a Lucio trying to ride around in the sky here on from the blue side, but point eventually turning back onto red. Blue not too far behind, though. If they can get the point back, then they will win. Of course, no one really alive anymore, and no ultimates in sight. This looks like it's gone the favor of red.
It was a really close game, actually.
Yeah,
really close one.
The point didn't flip over like as many times as we did see for some previous matches, but despite that, the use of ultimates, honestly, to counter each other, that was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know, Graviton usually is used in combination with more aggressive damage, but when you're running a 3-3, you basically say, oh, who do I got? I have Bridget and I have Reinhardt. Okay.
Honestly, I'd like to see Brigitte get more nano boosted. She's
Yeah.
so broken with it.
It's very powerful, but she does have a little less mobility than Reinhardt, I find, especially since he has that charge. So it makes a lot of sense to throw it out onto Reinhardt. The frequency is higher, though, if I'm not mistaken, with Bridget. So it's a little for and against there. this time we're going to see a swap off from that 3-3 composition on the blue side. Back from Victor, he's going to swap onto the Doomfist. Doomfist, of course, going down very early, and Diet to follow. TJ, and yeah, this fight's going on red, who is sticking with their guns, saying, hey, you know what? The Goats composition won us last time, or didn't win us, but we had the advantage when we were the only one playing Goats, so stick with what we know. Okay, but Victor coming in, trying to disrupt the team. Red team has not capped, so they're not getting percentage yet. Lucio and Reinhardt staying on point in order to fight, but oof, it's still very one-on-one. And blue team looks like they're going to build up their percentage now, walking off point a little bit for the last second, just to try and get some follow-up damage.
It was an amazing hook by the Roadhog there.
Yeah, well, I didn't catch that actually. It was a hook as they were coming out of the spawn, eh?
No, it was a hook that Reinhardt was about to like walk out of TJ's charge, and then he hooked him, so it kind of like stunned him a little bit.
Well, taking out Faction, that's actually a pretty good hook as well from Premium. Oof, and now just using that CC ability for corner people in the walls. Premium, leave something for the rest of us. And as you see, the blue team's just on fire. Victor has his ultimate already up, and Rasa Knight not too far behind, so we could probably see a Doomfist Zarya combo. A lot of ultimates coming out of the red side, but it looks like the blue team is countering with ultimates. Not really more ultimates, just better timed ultimates, honestly. They only had to invest 2 into that last fight, and now they have Reinhardt back up. So I would definitely suggest that red team swapping up to this Pharah is a good move. Especially if you can get that Roadhog, who's been getting some pretty premium kills, as is his name, on the blue side. Of course, Orion taking out Premium early, that's going to be the opening that they need. Using the Sonic on the blue side is the right move, especially considering they're down, but with Dyad and TJ dying closely after, ooh, Flex Supplet just raining down rockets onto onto this tank and healing line. Oof, that is not a area I want to be stuck in. The concern here obviously would be, how are you going to keep your Pharah up? Right now it's a bit easier because okay, we're going to actually see Victor swap back onto Ashe, but before there was no hit scan from the blue side. And until they had the Ashe, effectively they could get away with, oh yeah, we'll throw a healing orb onto them. But now you have to worry about it in the same way that you'd worry about, oh hey, there's a McCree on the field. Actually, more like a Widow, to be honest. Okay, and we're seeing some contention on point, but most of the red team's still there in order to throw their bodies on and protect the objective. Ooh, kill onto Zenyatta is not exactly what you want to see, especially considering how close he was to his Transcendence. It looks like the blue team might buy themselves enough time might buy themselves enough men on point in order to get it, especially with that Nano and Bubble coming out onto Premium. Yeah, that is a lot invested into that whole hog. All in all, though, this leaves the blue team in a very vulnerable spot for this last fight. Like, they have a Hammer, Graviton, and Transcendence for the red team. They just have to win one engagement in order to stop this, in order to win effectively. Yeah, maybe a second one if it's a fast fight. Dyad, of course, being a very strong Lucio, they might be able to roll out and stall for time. But you really need ultimates if you want to take this point. Less so than, I guess, a 2CP, but still not exactly looking great. Already a lot of damage onto that D.Va. D.Va is not meant to take that much damage on the approach with her defense matrix. Ooh, Transcendence comes out. Red team. Ooh, but some anti going in on the enemy. on the red side. Looks like blue team is just trying to squish whoever they can onto point, but even though the red team has no more ultimates to expend, they still have the manpower that they need. They don't need the mechanics in order to win at this point. Unfortunately, that round was not as good as I would say the first one was, but all in all, definitely some good counterplay coming out from both sides. These teams are really starting to figure out each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, I really do agree. We think the MVP was for that game.
Yeah.
Double boop kill. Interesting. Triple boop kill. Wow. Of course, that is an amazing healing rate from Felina. You don't normally see over 1,000 heals on almost any character.
It's rare now. Really rare.
Cool, and back in general.
Nah, dude.
What do you mean
that's
that?
what feels bad, man. Gets 3 boops in one play and doesn't get up to the game.
Yeah, well, we saw it was your play of the game still. You were in the play of the game.
I was right on you when you were good.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary.
That was good fire swap, dude.
Yeah, you guys had some great counterplay in that. Well, I don't know. I liked round 1.
Yeah, round 1's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, what a surprise!
Goats.
It was so close.
Well, that's just it, right?
You guys are good against it.
When you make a team out of just pure tanks and support players from the pool, what comp can we run? I guess goats.
Yeah, well, but the thing really was when they countered with goats, right? I just thought that it was very nice long fights and engagements where ultimates were just being thrown out left and right.
I don't know how you try to remake on the
Yo,
side
Electro,
on
how
that.
hard did
Me?
you Craig out
Dude,
on
honestly, I think there's a glitch. So like, I was
Craig
like
Asselman?
trying to remech as a diva, and then I don't know who hit me. I think it was. Did I get sleep darted or something? But I was getting like sleep darted when I was in mini, and I'm like remeching. It ate the remech, ult, but I was still mini. Like it consumed my mech, and I didn't know that ever happened.
Oh no, it does happen, but it's a very small window.
Divas?
Yeah, very
Diva
small.
can eat the other Diva's mech? Crazy.
No, it's not that. So like I was
Sleep
mini.
dart.
So I
Sleep
ultied.
dart.
I became mini, and I have 100% to go into my mech, but I got slept dart. And then I like, and then I'm like, wait, I'm still mini. I'm not. I don't. And my ult is consumed, so I can't go into my mech.
Makes
I
sense.
was just like sleeping. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
so the
is
way,
going
so
on?
yeah, if you get slept in your mini and your ult is still out, because once your
No,
ult
I
is
used it.
out-
I used it. Like I was halfway through my ult. Like I was going inside my mech, and then I got
Oh
slapped.
yeah, there's because you can still headshot her like in that same animation.
Yeah.
As you can,
I know my ult got
Or
consumed
bomb.
though.
yeah, or bomb it. Yeah.
I know my ult got consumed.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun when you get it off. It's not fun when you
Wait,
get
G-Scale, you're playing?
when you lose it.
G-Scale, you're playing in this pub? Scales,
Huh?
you playing in the pub?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Wait,
I need to see. I need to see something.
see what? Wait, that's not.
He's
I don't think
nuts.
it's. Wait, Faye, I don't think it's fair if you make Gabe a captain and Okana a captain. I'm not trying to be BS.
Yeah, man, I don't mind. Go ahead. That's
No,
they're,
the-
they're
the
both
skill
two very,
difference.
very powerful players. I think it gives O'Cannon an edge since Gabe's an OP player.
Wait, what? Is that your main account, Canada?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm not trying to be rude. It's like legitimately like a 4.3k player vs 2.5.
Yeah.
Canada
not-
plays.
I know.
Canada's
It's
more
unfamiliar.
more of a scrim player.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. See
I
ya.
don't play a lot of comp, to be honest.
Thanks for coming, Ryan.
I
Yeah,
think
no,
you should
just
find someone the same
I mean,
SR as
it's not
Gabe.
like we have another GM here to go put against a Gabe, so
Is Nick
I
back?
that's what it is.
I'll pick against Gabe. I'm closer to him. I'll pick against him.
Yeah, Canada. Do you?
Sure,
want...
that's fine.
Because if
fine with
Gabe
me.
picks me first
I
pick,
I've
think
volunteered told
it's not
these
gonna be far.
captains just to get things moving. All right.
I'll take Canada's place. I'll be tribute. I'll make the game fair. I'll love to be on Gabe's team and just just sit back and get carried, but
All right, Gabe, one pick.
Anubis.
okay. Yo, give me my boy Zai. Was
I actually gotta go. I
Boise?
gotta go.
Oh no! Look at my time. I gotta go.
Right in the middle.
GG's, guys. Have a good night.
Oh,
I don't know what I picked for my. Oh yeah, can I get
GGGN.
AK stick? AK stick?
Kiska?
Yeah, let's
Yep.
do it.
I don't know what he played last game, but who
I
was
played
the
Lucio last game
hey, who was the
Which Lucio?
Who's the Ryan?
for red team.
Me.
I was the better Lucio. Let's just put it that way.
Wow. Toxic.
Let me see. I got another
Tax.
pick. I forgot who I picked last game. Wait, Mo, what did you play?
Love.
Ana and Zen.
Okay, come on my team.
Wait.
We're making GOAT 2.0.
All right.
Getting Mo. Give me Mo.
I'm gonna let you know there's a Mafara main. I'm coming after that.
It's okay. I'll fair battle you in there.
Yo, let me Zen. I'll just shoot you out of there.
Oh no. I'm the guy that hides behind.
Dude, I have
Alright,
two flex players. Good.
I'm
And
so
I'm a flex player, so we have 3 flex players.
Fuck yeah, bud.
oh fucking righty.
Oh yeah.
Sports, let's go.
Canada.
Yeah, fucking right.
Okay, pick your
Bet some Tim Hortons on that shit.
Aiden and Premium.
Oh, it actually tells me who was on my team. Oh.
Wow.
Is Orion here? Or...
Alright.
No, Ryan, I think left.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So,
he did. He
I have to
dropped.
draft like a
Sad
whole new
face.
team. So Orion's is Factum?
Faction also left.
Oh my god, my whole team left.
Dropping like flies.
I don't know who to pick. Wait, let me see.
They also
Yeah, well,
left.
it's also
you
getting
have half the
somewhat
team
late.
from last game. The other half disappeared.
I don't know. I feel like.
Can I
feel
get
like,
died? Died? Whose name?
Yeah,
Died?
I feel like
The Lucio player?
Goats is a Pugs killer. I was really shocked to see how many times it's happened the game after someone plays Pugs.
And then can I
It's
get
just, like over.
there Ryan? Can I get TJ? Oh shit, yo, this is better than the last team. I mean, what?
People just pull out pugs at the end, or goats at the end.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Gabe, 2 picks.
Oh wait, Faye, are you not playing? I don't see you on the list.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're there. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I need to scroll that out. This is so weird. The empty slide.
But if Gabe doesn't pick him, you're getting Firefly. Just, like,
Is that a bad thing? You make it
Nope.
sound like it's a bad thing.
It is.
Oh
probably
shit!
the lowest
Look at the
on
time.
our
Let me go. I'm
Oops.
just-
What happened?
Canada, I'm sorry.
Get out of here, Canada.
No.
Okay. Let's go to
Nah.
this
Ooh,
spreadsheet
poor
2.0, boys. I'm just...
This is spreadsheet 2.0.
All right,
Get
Gabe,
outta
ban a
here.
map type. Map type.
2CP.
2CP
Two
ban.
CP's banned every
Wait,
time.
what? Okay, I don't remember the best
Oh, pick Li Sheng again. Do it again.
Axel, pick a map type.
Oh, yeah,
that
I'm
you
Kevin.
want.
Yeah. I want to do King of the Hills.
Oh, okay. Alright. Gabe.
Triple
Zon,
boot.
Ilios, Leashing, Nepal, Oasis. Pick 2 of those.
Wait, what's wrong with King of the Hill?
I'm not a
Okay,
fan.
I'm joking.
He doesn't like it.
Oh no, not dotes.
Ilios
Ilios,
and what?
Nepal.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that.
Ilios and Nepal? Fuck, I hate both of those. What the fuck?
Oh, both of them.
I've
Actually, let's go to
not.
Anubis.
I've never seen Nepal in so long. I'm up Ilios. I'll pick Ilios.
Alright.
We can't run goats in this. Fuck.
Yes, I mean, unfortunate.
That sucks.
Can I not be red team?
Oh, yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. If anybody has the bandwidth and processing power in order to keep my stream in the background, I'd really appreciate it. Sorry, I need the lurks. I am literally 0.05 views per hour away from getting affiliate.
Oh,
0.5.
electric.
Nice.
Electric.
Wait,
Consider it
what's-
done, sir.
What's the exact number?
I am 2.95 views per hour.
They'll give it to you. Trust me, they'll give it to
They
you.
will? Oh.
Yeah,
Because I've done
got
it
mine.
before, right?
I got mine when it was like 2.19, and then like I turned off my stream. I get a message on Twitter. Yeah, congrats. I was like, excuse me.
Yay. Yeah, well, it's been like that for a little while now, so
Yeah,
I don't trust anything.
Just actually, I'll open up it on my phone.
Votes.
Using Google Chrome uses
Felt
a
like
lot
that.
of CPU processing power apparently.
Oh man, Chrome is just this resource hog.
Yeah. Like right now, my CPU is running like 15.2, and it's pissing me off.
Well, actually, I would say it's probably more of a RAM hog, but you know, processing, yeah, it takes its toll. Ow. Wow. Wow. I guess I'm going back to casting. Okay, we're in for a bit of a wind down kind of map here. This is most likely going to be the last one of the night. Ah, there he is. So, looking at the teams, obviously, Gabe and Anubis, very, very strong combination, especially when you consider that Felina is in the mix and Premium, Premium and Felina are like husband and wife. Dude, they are husband and wife. Oh, yeah. So, but looks like we're going to see a lot of Pharah on this map. Obviously, it is known for its boopage. Lots of boops. All the environmental kills. Zenyatta actually is a very interesting pick. It's usually you want to pick something like honestly, because you have the Mercy and Ana or a Lucio Mercy, depending on what your composition or what team you have. Actually, Dyad swapping up onto an Ana, a very well-known Lucio player. Swapping onto an Ana is very strange, especially considering that you have a Soldier 76 who can heal himself. So, very interesting swap at the last moment. Gabe, though, with his pinpoint accuracy, going to try and throw out just damage upon damage onto whoever he can in the background. Oh man, look at that pharmacy struggle. Asic, Kiska, already dead. Oh, Canada takes him out in the back. The Pharah fight is the primary thing to watch, because after that fight is done, there's going to be almost nothing stopping whoever wins from just owning the points. If you're in the middle of point, yeah, you're pretty done. And we see that right now. Gabe was able to toss out 2 kills onto backline members behind the shield. It's not just the fact that Pharah can throw out spammage, it's also her positioning too, right? I would generally expect, though, O Canada, who took out the Mercy in the beginning, which is, you know, you take out the Mercy, it's a lot easier to take out the Pharah. So I would say that was really when things started to roll. O Canada waiting for the right moment in order to come in, seek out the first kill. TJ goes down, and now it looks like the hack is given off and he's going to escape before it is too late. Now Premium readying up that whole hog. He obviously, with the red team being pushed so far back, it's kind of a question more as to can he get good value out of it? Can he get some good hooks? But you know, it looks like he's just going to invest it and say, hey, I'll get another one later. Now or Mope, rather. Mope here is an interesting pick because Soldier 76 is really important to kill the pharmacy. Ooh, and he kills just that, the Pharah part of the pharmacy. Of course, with Mercy, if Mercy has a res, then, like she does now, Felina is going to revive Gabe, and Gabe is going to just show his dominance. Felina going to pop those wings, try and take out the pharmacy targets, because, let's face it, if you're a winged Mercy, there's 2 things you can do really well. One is group healing, and the other one is taking out hard-to-hit characters, like Pharmacy, like Pharah, like Mercy, and like a Widowmaker. Characters that, you know, they have mobility, but they're not the fastest, right? Pharah, despite her ability to fly in three dimensions, doesn't get a lot of value out of the, doesn't get a lot of speed unless she uses her concussion grenade. Okay, and this is a very Widow-friendly map. I don't think that the same Pharah composition that Gabe is currently running is going to be the optimal statement, but this is the moment where Flex Supplet, Flex Sup LFT, I guess, I don't know, is looking to shine as his Widowmaker. Because at this point, you know, combining Mope and Flex as they as the hit scan duo right now, you can cause a lot of damage for Gabe on his Pharah. Of course, if the tanks can do their roles right, if Premium and Anubis can say, hey, I'm going to disrupt you before you can really cause me any damage, no real problems. Canada is actually going to fit that role, taking out Flex. Of course, Mope taking out Canada in tandem, but Felina passing off that res in order to swap to Canada. Of course, even with all this pressure from the blue side, the red side still gets a nano onto their monkey, but the monkey, unable to survive. TJ, that was an unsuccessful escape. Blue team is the first to take the point. Bomb comes out, but unsure what Premium was going for there necessarily. Perhaps a early collection of the respawns. Premium actually very low on health. This would be very nice for that healing charge, though, since he got out of it successfully. Flex support taken out really early, but costing Gabe his ultimate. Maybe that's what he was looking for. It's unfortunate that the red team, who has such strong hit, or has so many hit scans, is unable to take out Gabe successfully. Gabe is just throwing out damage into bad spots, and I think they know that, and that's why they swapped these characters. But unfortunately, it looks like they have sacrificed, perhaps in other ways, that otherwise could have gotten them space that they needed, or kills that they needed. Ooh, Premium and Gabe, well, Premium demeched and Gabe killed. Premium killed now, actually, as well. Bomb is placed onto point. Nothing to be found, really. Gabe is revived, but at this point, the red team have control on the point. The attack visor being used on the red side. Mope just trying to clean up whoever he can, starting off with Zenyatta. Gabe, though, getting his revenge onto Flex. Flex does not that is not exactly what you want to see generally when you're an enemy Pharah is taking it out. Lucio is able to get Gabe to retreat. Dyad, that is some pretty works. Actually, using that boop in order to avoid the health pack was the most integral element here. But Anubis, a character we haven't been paying much attention to since most of this fight has been occurring in the air, has actually built up his ultimate and can spell the turnaround that gets the blue team this point back. Despite the heavy use of Sonic coming out from Dyad's Lucio, the blue team actually stands a strong chance to turn a lot of this fight around if he can just get that hammer off, as I was saying. But it seems like Firefly is going to take out the remaining members of the team. And it looks like that's it for that engagement. Blue team now going to regroup. Blue team having 2-3 ultimates upcoming. Obviously going to pop Canada's sights relatively early in order to try and give his teammates visibility. Ooh, the Justice being popped on the Winston. Resurrection coming in order to revive him after that painstaking defeat from the enemy Widowmaker. Gabe and Premium doing work, taking out Dyad. Winston already taken out. Soldier and apparently with O Canada suffering, but that's more than you need in order to win this next point. Of course, on the defensive element of that, you know, after you get the point, the hard part is stopping the enemy's progression effectively, either with early kills or ultimates. And at this point, you only really have Felina's Nano Boost. You're probably going to get Premium's ultimate the next fight. So, ooh, gonna start off with the with Nano Visor. Nano Tac Visor being a well-documented combination, but only really able to get a kill onto Aiden on the Mercy. Not exactly a two ultimates well invested. Tac Visor is more useful for ranged kills, honestly, in this current meta at least, at higher ranks, but ooh, Bomb, unable to find a lot of value. I think at this point Firefly is going to try and show how it's done, but isn't going to prove much of a point. Red team getting the kills onto blue team. It looks like they're going to cap this back, and ooh, Rez is successful actually onto Gabe. I was about to suggest that it was denied, but Gabe looks like he's not going to be able to make it back onto a point in time. Unfortunate. Felina was just a little faster. But that, all in all, that was amazing play that we saw from both teams. The really, it was that finally the red team were able to just get damage onto the right target, aka Gabe, and prevent all of the damage that he would have produced onto various backline and DPS elements. Honestly, the tank line was in a pretty good state, so probably not their concern. So we're going to see some more Ryan Zarya composition come out of the red side. Gabe going to swap onto that Genji. Genji is a very powerful character, and Premium sticking to that D.Va. The D.Va is useful here because combined with a Winston, you can get a strong dive, as noticed, and Felina in the backline being able to throw out the Discord. You can just take out any member of the red team that you want. Okay, and already a lot of charge gets on to Flex. Flex being a new member here, not really sure of his skill level, but Gabe already with that blade up. First ultimate to be popped. Doesn't get any kills though. Kiska, though, cleaning up with that mace. And of course a late kill onto Anubis is going to spell a long stagger for the blue team for this next push. Aiden and most likely Priya and Felina are going to have their ultimates online for this next push. A lot of support. Not sure if that's enough though. Of course, if Aiden goes down first, you know, that's not going to help anyone. Your Mercy cannot go down first. If someone else goes down, you can still resurrect them. Ooh, Gabe running away. That's not how you run away though. But a back cab coming out from the blue team. That's not. That is not fun for the red team, but of course, if you can get the point right back, there's not really much loss in it. I would suggest that that was actually more of a misinvestment from the blue team than anything else. Transcendence comes out, but ooh, not with the anti also out from Mope. That's not going to get the results you really want. Premium with that bomb and Anubis with that Primal Rage. Felina's actually going to swap off onto a Ana. Interesting choice, actually, considering that, you know, in general, I would suggest that a Lucio would probably be a stronger speed boost choice here. But, of course, if you're running a Pharah, you need a flying healer, and you need another primary healer for the ground. So in that case, that's the recent phase, swapping. Ooh, just as range from above takes out the tank from behind. It's like he didn't even see it coming. TJ could have stopped that. He could have actually killed O Canada without even a second thought. If he had rotated at the right, well, honestly, at any point during that ultimate. Felina is not impressed. But I think that's for a different reason. Of course, here is where we're going to see the salt really come out of both sides. We're going to see a Goats comp come out of red side. Goats composition being very, very, very volatile, especially for anti-sniper, which isn't the case here. Dyad and Mope going to die early though, so you're not going to get the healing background that you really want out of that. Bomb, or the remake from the bomb stopped early, or stopped entirely rather, because of Gabe and his Swift Strike. So blue team is going to have a hard control on that point. And Canada already back up with that ultimate, this time with Felina supporting. I would suggest more that Gabe and Felina, with your Nano Blade combination, going to be a much stronger attack. And here it is! Gabe and his famous, very well oriented, I'm going to say, blade jumping in the air, making sure that the Ana can nano boost him. Rez comes out in order to pick him up. And he went in, he got a kill, and he did some serious damage to the Red Line's defense. That is how his team was able to just oh hey, yeah, we slept him, but there's a lot of damage still coming out from the remaining members of the team. So, Premium, actually, with the bomb as well, I would suggest that, Premium was going for the boop, but with the shield bash, that's one of the few things that can stop Diva from getting her distance in with her bunny hop. Premium most likely going to wait for the right moment in order to pop his bomb. That bomb secures them the point. So, Aiden just decides to kill himself. Unfortunate. But it looks like blue team is going to win that round. And honestly, I would just say that there were no particularly amazing plays in this game. Like this Battle Mercy play was important because it took out the Pharah and Mercy, and then boosted that kill. But I would say that it was more, oh hey, we got the kills, we got the damage in the right spots at the right time. It wasn't very fast, which is what you generally describe as, a killing streak or a PUG or something like that. But it did the job that you need to do. And in the end, it doesn't matter if you kill enemies fast, as long as you cap the point, build up the percentage and stop the overtime. Right? That's all that matters. Because it's an objective-based game. And we're going back to general now.
Really? Fuck you, dude.
Alright,
Dude, that fucking
Gabe was OP.
Second, Ilios, man, fucking you and Widow just pawned me. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to just die. I was just like, what's going on? It's 1v2.
Sometimes I was trying to jump in front of the wood. Josh.
I've never felt so harassed.
Is that Axel from Toronto Esports, dude?
It's not Toronto Esport anymore.
Not anymore.
Yo,
what is it now, bro? Esport.
Yo, is that
Boston
Axel,
Academy.
the guy who's unemployed now?
Boston Academy.
What? I'm still employed. What? I'm still employed to Boston, you fuck.
Bring goats to pugs.
Alright, who wants to captain with me? This is gonna be my last game, though.
Wait, did we invite me?
No, make premium captain.
Why don't
Can
you
I
Swifty?
sit out this game? Do we have enough people?
Yeah, we got
I think so. Lunchbox game.
Awesome. I'm going for a smoke. Have fun, guys.
Yeah,
Screw you.
Ciao.
Can you not just do both?
There's fucking Swifty
going
now.
on here?
Are you,
I don't know. Swifty is a really shitty
you want to team
Zenyatta.
captain against me?
Let's
Hey,
fucking
versus
do it.
Premium. Let's see the
Alright, bitch.
honey combos.
Let's see how this goes, dear.
We're fucking
Yo,
I
going
still
down.
love you.
Yo, loser. I don't know.
Sleeps on the couch.
No, it's too much,
Loser
man.
sleeps on the couch.
Well, maybe that's too rough. Maybe that's too rough.
No. Loser empties the dishwasher before going to bed.
There you
Good night,
Now the
Mercy.
stakes are
I
getting
know
up
that
there.
you were around. I didn't see any.
Hey, you gotta rock paper scissors for first
same
pick now.
messages, but
This matters.
Good night. I hope that you I hope
Go to
you
each
have
other's
good
room and be like
dreams.
rock paper scissors.
And
in real life.
thank you. I
Rules.
appreciate
Rules are
every
rules. Blue picks
every
first.
every time you
Yeah.
stop into the
Blue
stream.
picks first. Go
Okay.
for it.
Premium's tryharding.
Oh, that's me.
I have you known, I only played DPS because I picked flex players. So now I'm gonna play fucking tank.
Gabay.
Oh, Aiden, are you at this game?
Yep.
We might actually have to grab some more people because Kiska's out too, I think.
Okay, I can play. Do we need one or two more?
Alright, I'm back.
I think we have more than enough.
Don't we have enough? Yeah, we have enough.
We have a
One,
few.
2, 3, 4,
oh,
5,
Here, I'll put
6,
myself
7,
into the mix.
8,
Okay.
9.
Yo.
Yeah, we have enough. We legitimately have
Okay,
one
okay.
extra.
All right, beautiful.
Hey.
Wait a second. I think you're gonna be cleaning the dishes.
Wow.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Hey, accept that.
Wait, why do you pick Swifty?
Play premium.
Is not Swifty not in here?
And then
That's why I heard Swifty.
Let's get Anubis.
Oh, Swifty left. Okay, never mind. You didn't wrong.
Swifty was never here.
He was.
There was someone that sounded like
And
that.
oh, Canada.
He was here. I think we didn't invite him fast enough, so he just left because he thought he felt uninvited.
Swifty never plays.
Nah,
Yeah,
he plays.
he usually comes to spectate and.
He's
go
scouting.
play.
He's a scouter now. He knows
Oh,
the power
Canada.
levels.
Sorry, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Let's
Look at
go.
odds.
Are you guys just like, both using the same computer now and just doing your picks?
One supercomputer.
Okay. Kiska, are you actually here? I want to know if Kiska's here or not.
Yeah, I would totally pick Kiska if I could.
I thought he said he was going for a smoke.
Oh, kind of broken team.
I thought so too.
I mean, it's just if you want to wait for him to come back.
I'm gonna throw. I'm joking.
Oh yes.
Wow.
I don't know who Myrshin is, but I feel like I should take them.
Yes.
Are they in Discord?
Yeah, I'm in Discord.
Ohms is here?
Ohms!
Wait, what?
Pick Ohms.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you call Ohms? Are you the Ohms law?
Kiska and TJ.
Who's the other guy?
Here we go,
XX
TJ.
Mopes? XX?
Well, finally.
Through.
Yay, now I don't have to be a.
You should pick the died guy. I heard he's pretty cool.
I mean, you can pick Firefly and Dyad and leave me.
What? There's only 2 people left, right?
I mean,
You did want to.
Yeah, I just
ask,
added
didn't you?
myself to the mix just in case we didn't have enough.
We'll do that.
What?
No, it's perfect.
I'm not that cool, Axel. Stop that.
Stop
get
it,
him outta
you!
here. Get him out.
So what
Alright,
map we
ban a
playing?
map type, dear.
Ban a map type.
Yeah.
2CP. I mean, not 2CP. King of the Hill.
No! I
Well,
want to go home.
You know what you two are going to pick, so.
I actually do know what I'm going to pick if it's a possibility. I'm gonna go for hybrid. We haven't done enough hybrid.
Yep, I know which one you're picking.
All right. Well, King's Row, and well, obviously we're just doing King's Row, so I don't even need to pick a second.
Yeah.
one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My favorite map.
It's either that or for some reason you do Blizzard World, but I don't know why you do that.
Ahem, that's Blizzard World.
That's
I
like
love
the time in
Blizzard
Jane's
World.
Pugs. I meant to say not Junkertown, but the word that came out of my mouth instead was just Junkertown, and I was like, well, let's roll with it.
Well, this sucks.
It's just like, let's roll with it. All right,
Roll
we're doing
with it.
Junkertown, folks. Not really. All right, let's go.
Hey, Swifty.
Who's that?
It's Electro.
Let's go, Max.
No.
Shall we? You have Instagram, Max?
Yes. It's,
what's your Instagram?
I think it's Electric Urger, just like that you see it here. I don't know. It's been a while. Let's check. I don't actively use it, so.
I just made one, so I'm trying to like.
Yeah, same. I made one to like follow. Who is it? Kita's dog.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
Electric. You don't have a photo, right?
I have no. I don't have a photo. I have a picture of Kira. Yeah.
The black cat. Oh,
He's
I
a
don't
little
follow
black
you.
kitty.
You can follow me back.
Yay! As soon as I get a notification.
Lit.
There we go. Swifty.
Swifty.
But it's Zed Swifty.
Oh, Kiska's in general? Are you casting?
Yes.
Alright, I'll hop down.
Okay. I think Kiska's AFK, but that doesn't matter. Blue team is down one character. Who is this? Bloop. My team, enemy team. Well, that's freaking useless. Okay, wait, why is red team? Faye should be on. What? Okay, fine. Despite the fact these teams are clearly inverted, we're seeing all the members are here, but Kiska is not black. Is Kiska AFK?
Initiating match.
AFK. Assemble your heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. I do have an Instagram if anyone is ever interested in following it. That is it. Obviously, tilde is not part of the HTTP protocol, so I do not recommend adding the tilde. But, yes, we are only 0.03 hours or views per hour away now. Ladies and gentlemen, we can feel it in our bones. I can feel it in my bones. I'm sure Dodo can feel it in his bones, even though he doesn't have bones because he's a bird. So, looking at the team compositions, it's not fully fledged out yet, I guess. Gabe, Nubis, and Kiska. Interesting, weird state to be in there, eh? It's apparently dishes. No, let's 3v6 you. F. Ladies and gentlemen, press F to pay respects. Sorry guys, went to take a smoke. Kiska, you freaking thrower. Okay, now Kiska's gonna have very little time in order to get to point. Ooh, and it's Zenyatta no less. And Anubis very similarly with his Ana. So at this point, it's going to be up to the blue team just by their space. Okando is going to try and come in from behind, most likely get a hack. Red team is going for the long round, sticking to the basically high ground here. Most likely setting up on the opposing high ground, using the speed boost to get over the jump. And all in all, yeah, red team has not taken much damage throughout this, and if they have, it's just been easily cleaned up. Gabe, though, getting a kill onto Flex. That is not spelling good considering how long this initiation is. And the jump is mitigated for the Winston with that hack. May Uranesha, whatever, the Genji taken out as well. Blue team is just wiping up whoever they can. And all that time that the red team used to set up, blue team has used it in order to get their healers onto point. DMAC comes out onto Premium. Now, Premium may be a good player, and Anubis may be a good player, but I just don't think you can deal with a team's worth of damage coming out onto you. The Yugawaka Tekawaka now comes out from Hanzo. Hanzo obviously using that cylindrical ult in order to bide some space. I think he was actually intending to get some kills off of that, but looks like it's without that graviton, it's really hard to concentrate the damage. Okay, red team now splitting up their forces a little bit. Looks like they're going to collapse onto the backside of Hotel. Getting a handful of kills and some damage out, but it's mostly trade kills, it seems. Oh, as I say that, blue team gets it out. May Uranesha coming in with the blade, though. That's you getting even just 2 kills is a lot to put on one blade in that kind of state. Bomb comes out, is eaten by a barrier actually. Another bomb comes out, this time from the red side. Red side not finding a lot of value out of that either. But Dyad going to throw down that Sonic, using it in order to initiate and absorb as much damage as they can. Meanwhile, Dragon's being cast on through point, but while it may have taken some put on some damage to the red side, it mostly has caused some split up. Meanwhile, Ashe coming out from Flex after that humiliating loss from the first sniper battle. But it looks like red team have what they need now. They pushed off the remaining red members to the back, and with staggered spawns, they were able to avoid the blue team having enough members in order to do a second push. Kiska getting a last kill onto Dyad. Dyad playing with fire after your anti, it's not good to be away from a shield. And with 2 members on the red team down, blue team can push up and get their kills. Maynishka putting himself in a awkward spot in order to try and get all that get some more ult charge off. After all, Nano Blade is a popular combination, although Nano Bob could be a similar risk. EMP comes out, red team stopping all of the usage of various abilities for the blue. But Bob taken out by Premium. Premium is when you're nanoed, slept, and have an anti-nade on you, or a Discord orb on you, is not a good spot to be in. Anubis and Lunchbox trade, but unfortunately, it looks like the red team's force is not going to be stopped from that as Premium falls later. Now, blue team has been amassing ultimates. Their support ultimates, yeah, combining it with combining Nano and Whole Hog could be a great combination. Oh, and speaking of Nano, Nano Blade comes out. Mayonasha going in with the Nano this time, sticking with the backline in order to try and get that payload over. It doesn't matter if you die, you got 1 kill and you were able to keep the blue team from pushing you back. That's exactly what you're looking for in that kind of situation. Now, in general, I would say it was a pretty bad move, but overall, I think that was the right play to make. Maybe the Nano wasn't necessary, but honestly, you don't put up much of a threat if you don't have a Nano on your Genji in that kind of position. Premium going to pop his Whole Hog. Whole Hog being used for a little bit of CC, throwing the red squishier non-tank players to the background while the D.Va was too far away. Meanwhile, Ashe in the background here, gonna use her high ground advantage, and Bob, but Bob falls in the trench, doesn't get a lot of value out of that. Unfortunate, because that is, if there wasn't a trench there, that would have actually been a very useful value you could get out of Bob. Of course, Dyad getting the double boop, that's nothing to scoff at either. Marinasha playing the spawn game is saying, hey, You guys, come out and play. Oop, bombs coming out as well from the blue side. Meanwhile, now the blue blade being thrown out, along with a nano and an electric, and a cowboy at least. 2-3 kills coming out from that, and a reflect finds its way back to that McCree, causing a reset of that ability, if you will. If only. So both support ultimates are available for the red team. Meanwhile, both tank ultimates are available for the blue team. Generally speaking, I would say these two ultimates are stop each other. Mei Uranasha dies actually while waiting for this next engagement. An early kill from Gabe. Gabe has been very influential in making sure that the red team doesn't get their either their ults off or make sure that positioning is disrupted, and let's not forget he gets the kills too. He gets the kills to pay the bills. Felita actually taking out Anubis' blue counterpart. Ooh, Sonic being used in order to counteract the hammer that was thrown out from the blue side. Premium going to use that whole hog again, but if you're slept, it's not that useful. Of course, you were able to bite out a lot of time that could have otherwise been used by that nanoed monkey to throw out damage. Blue team now in strong dominant control of point. It looks like red team is going to back off and not send any more members for that fight. Now, for this next fight, I think that the member to watch here is Canada. Canada has High Noon, and honestly, has been the last time he had High Noon, he was very influential in ending the fight until Mei Uranasha was able to reflect it. Of course, if you kill people early, that's not bad either. Damn, double digits on both those kills. Bob being the last member of the red team on point. Bob does count as a member that can escort the payload or defend the point. So you can't just forget about him. But if there's no one really to support Bob, Bob's a pretty dumb AI. He's basically like Siri, right? You can tell it to do something, and it can do something pretty well. But honestly, it's if you want Siri to do your taxes for you or follow, a person trending on Twitter, it's not going to do it very well. Follow me at Electric Erger at Twitter. On Twitter? At Twitter. You're a Twitter. I'm a Twitter. You're. And after this, this is going to be the last game that I'm casting, so let's hope that we can go out with a bang. Red team on the defensive now. That was a very strong hold, actually. After all, it was in overtime. An overtime hold is always a good hold. It means that, supposing that the other team doesn't go into regardless, both teams will have 1 minute to push the last point. But if the blue team ends their push with extra time, then they will only have to get the first third. Meanwhile, if they're both in overtime and they both don't get the third in a minute, then that is the game. So we're seeing a very, very traditional composition here. We're seeing Zarya and Reinhardt, as well as a Pharah. Oh, actually, an Ana, Bridget, and Lucio composition. Ana Lucio being known for just keeping everyone in good spot. But the Bridget being used to counter dive characters is a very interesting move. Firefly also great for crowd control. So at this point, if blue team tries to run dive, they are going to be sorely mistaken. Of course, blue team has already taken the first third, even though they've lost more members than the red team. They are just being zoned out. At this point, Diet going on point in order to try and just bide more time. But, ooh, Blade's coming out from Gabe. You can't let Gabe just get around with that Blade. But apparently take out 3 members of the red team. Unfortunately, if Bailey doesn't get that sleep out, then he has free reign, and that's why Gabe's obviously on fire right now. At this point, the red team has started to come back in numbers. The shield was able to eat most of the damage Gabe was throwing out, so that's just going to be it. Now, for this next point, red team can actually engage in advance. So supposedly they don't get ganked in the room here. Hammer comes out, but not finding any good values. Blue team has just been swarming all over them. It's not just Gabe at this point either. It's like Kiska and OeSL going up into the fight. You don't even need to effectively have to worry about getting hit at this point, just because Anubis has been throwing out so many heals effectively that they were able to play a lot more of a risky game. And with Kiska having the Transcendence, I think that's it. That's yeah, at this point, Zenyatta, just a dive onto a Zenyatta is not going to do much. Gabe, Nanoblade going more for the backline characters. Combination with OeSL kills the back three, and that's the point, apparently, as Mei Nasha is the last to die on point. But damn, you're seeing this aggressive playstyle, a combination, actually, of Gabe and OeSL as this aggressive, damage-heavy, mind you, playstyle. It's not like Sombra, where you're like, oh, I'm going to sneak into the back, and I'm going to get a tactical kill, or something like that. No. This is just pure raw damage, and that was a nice fire strike from TJ, able to capitalize on all that front ground damage that Gabe was able to throw out. In this Genji fight, I would just generally say that Mei does not stand a very strong opportunity. Doesn't have a lot of opportunities in order to counter any of this. The anti-nade comes out, gets nice to people, and that Tranquility not going to experience much because anti-nade stops that. So, sorry, Kiska was the one that was using Transcendence there. Oh, okay, so if you end with overtime with time, apparently you get the point. Ooh, and this is that Dyad double boop that we saw earlier, right after the unfortunate incident with an Ashe and her Bob. But that was a very fun game to watch, honestly. I appreciated how both teams were able to make it to the end point. They wasn't too much composition rotation, but it showed that even with multiple different strategies, you could still have a good you could still have one team that's better than another team, even though I wouldn't say that they were unbalanced. Just shows good competitive nature, and it's hard to see that outside of the pros sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause you said he was gonna go smoke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a gamble and it paid off.
I was going to take Kiska, and I'm really
And
disappointed.
you didn't, so that's why you lost.
Wow.
Well, that's the last game for Premium and I think you guys still have just enough to keep going if no one else leaves.
Sorry,
I'm
gonna go. I have to go.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. GG's, guys.
That was really fun, man.
So before everyone
Ton of fun.
leaves, I just want to say thank you so much for coming. Keep pug notifications on. If you don't have that role on in Discord, you won't see the notices. And hope to see you all next week.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nice
guys.
meeting you, Axel.
Thanks,
Nice
everybody.
meeting everyone, guys. Have a good one.
Hey, so stream, that's it for me for the most part. Let's check in at our Path to Affiliate time. Path to Affiliate. Ooh, baby, we just broke 3.01. Thank you, everybody that has stopped by these streams. I'm honestly, I don't know what to say for something like this. I appreciate all the support that everyone in both the OeSL community and as well as anybody that's popped in, whether it's because I met you through other streamers like Z Chun or Dodo. I honestly, this is just amazing. I really appreciate all of you spending whatever time you have, even if this is just a lurk in the background. It's honestly, it helps a lot. I've been on and off, and I hope to be on the rise some more, but I don't plan on going to every 5 days, 7 days a week. So I just hope that you all come and enjoy games that you like, and if you don't, then I hope that we can get a very active community working here, that you guys can have nice conversations. And I hope to provide you guys with some good random content as well. So more music, more funny animations, just things to do in the downtime. So thank you all. Enjoy your night. Have a good, Monday going on to Tuesday now. Have a good Tuesday. And I will see you all later.